It's always such a relief when it does the internet check. I always have like this nagging feeling in the back of my head that it's not gonna work. Sorry, your access to this product has been revoked on account of losing at Mario Kart. It's so nice, though, to have the convenience of opening this on the Switch. This is gonna be nice, because I do recall the Wii, setting up the Wii U every night. Not every night, but doing that for Xenoblade streams was always, I recall, a bit of a pain, and it's really nice to have this. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. I'm gonna sit here on the title screen for a little bit, honestly, because the music has been remastered and I want to hear the new main theme. Griffin, do you want to see a cute bird picture to cheer you up? I'm gonna see a cute Shulk to cheer me up for Mario Kart. I'll be fine. I'll survive. Yeah, you do hear. It is live now. One more year of Xenoblade. Yeah, so if you guys are getting here just now, I very, very recently did a full playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. So this is not going to be a full playthrough. This is something that I'm going to do just on my own time. I'm going to do a good chunk of the opening bit, the opening story of 1. And if there's time, then I'll also do Future Connected. Oh, these strings! Man, it's such a glow-up. It's such a difference. Do another full playthrough, Coward. I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of looking forward to it being something that I can do on my own. Oh, here comes the sunset, baby. This looks good in the Wii version. I'm excited to see how it looks here on Switch. Look at the detail in the grass. Look at the non-240p texture. Oh. This fucking game. I'm about to fall in love with Xenoblade all over again. Oh my god. I figured you would at least end up getting to Gower Plain to hear the new track. I don't know if I'll get that far, but I'll try, because there is a casual mode now. Holy shit, holy shit! Yeah, I picked a good night to switch to a new pair of headphones. Woo! This is so good! I haven't even pressed start and I'm already crying! And then it turns on at the musical cue! Man. Oh my god! Anyways, this is Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's get into it. So whether or not you did see that playthrough from... Well, I mean, that started last year, but ended very recently. I'm so excited for a whole new audience to get into this game for the first time. So whether or not you're brand new or you've been around, I think this is going to be really exciting to see the definitive edition. So with that, I'm actually going to fuck with the options first, and then we'll get into it, because I would like to activate this supposed casual mode. Let's see. Notification settings. I gotta go on Do Not Disturb. Messages. Display settings. Game settings? Vibration? Maybe I don't have access to the stuff that I'm thinking of yet. We'll just jump in as is, and we'll see what happens. I'll come back for you, Future Connected. Player bonus. As a special bonus for having played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you can start the game with 100,000 G. I mean, I guess. Fuck it. Why not? God, that's a nice loading screen, too. I like the little extra electrical flourishes. That's new. Yo, more like Penal Blade. Thanks for sharing. Doesn't this game have, like, a kick-ass opening cutscene? Oh, I can't wait to see how this looks in HD.
The world was nothing more than an endless sea.
Ah, Adam, how would I miss you?
In a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined.
Look at, like, the bump mapping on these textures now. Oh.
Then two great
It's their apology bribe. Those are reparations for having played Xenoblade 2.
the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Holy shit. Look at the detail. That's a good looking Mechonis. Look at the water! Nice water in this game!
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle.
I'm already getting chills because I know what's coming and it's gonna blow me away. This is just how heterosexual relationships be!
Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Oh, you can see like some hints of like Xenoblade 2's motion blur. That game had very heavy blur, like per object, and it looks like they got it here too.
Get away from me!
Oh man, look at how shiny they are now. Again, another thing that I liked graphically about 2. It had very nice shiny metal. And of course, Xenoblade 1, the Mechonis, it's got a lot of metal, so I'm looking for it. That's gonna look really good. Was that re-choreographed? That looks better than it used to. Just in terms of animation?
They're advancing down our weak right flank.
God, these character models are Tanban!
Seem to know a thing or two, but we'll see.
Oh, what's Dixon look like in HD? Jesus.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6.
These look like the original Wii animations.
Defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time
Oh no.
around here and we're done for.
Oh no, he's handsome.
Gotta get out of here.
Guys, look, it's Duncan! Oh my god!
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well,
Oh, I love HD Mumcar! This is such a good glow up.
The enemy's second wave!
The circles under his eyes are bigger than ever.
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
God, Mumcar's voice actor just goes all in, and I forgot there was like gameplay! Okay. Watch me, after a year of playing Xenoblade 1, completely forget how this game works. Oh, look at like, the UI is like different now. Oh, this is like clean! Yeah, okay. Also, this music is different too now. Right, so I gotta charge arts before I can do anything. Alright, let's see. What arts does Dunban even have? Because I've never played as him in my entire duration of 1, so I guess I am learning all over again. Right, but what are the arts? Monado enchant powers up party members or Buster. Okay, I don't think either of these are like positional then. I think I can just use them. I guess I'll lead with this. Oh man! Yeah, I'm liking the upgraded music on this track. The guitar is like really going nuts. I'm surprised how different this one sounds. Like, you can tell with the main theme that they were still kind of sticking true to the original, but this sounds very different. But I think it's better for it. And I lined them up correctly, too. Nice. Okay. Any more in the circle? Holy moly. Look at this guy. Not the M82. Not the MM100s. Not the Sennheiser Mechon. Wow, so there's even, like, motion blur on, like, the attacks, too. That's really interesting to see. And this is before I've turned on easy mode. Jeez Louise. Man, listen to this! It sounds so good done live.
You gotta be kidding. It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon.
These ones are shinier than ever.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
Look at his hands. They're like, he has individual fingers. It's incredible.
Dixon?
This is what games will look like in 2013.
Going down that easily. Tomban! Are you alright? What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Mumka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka! You dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait! Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban? Dixon, take care of the survivors. Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine. Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
Fuck, I'm getting chills. This is it! This is it! This was incredibly impressive on Wii. So, for Switch... That's some good glitter. That's some good bubbles and sparkles. Yeah, the motion blur adds a lot to this. I don't know, me personally, I've always loved that bit. Oh, new title animation too. Guys, I'm really excited to get into this. This looks so good so far compared to the Wii. Oh my god. This reminds me how during the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stream we were talking about Dragon Quest XI. Gotta say, the opening for this is so much stronger. I agree. Xenoblade 2 is not a high bar to clear though. But boy, this clears it by like a mile in the sky.
No good. It's broken.
Look at the graphics on this
The joint section.
trash.
It's buckled.
Even Shulk has individual fingers. What'll they think of next?
Completely useless.
This one's stronger than 2 and Dragon Quest XI. Now this I can agree with. Now Tane I can get into. Dragonfly graphics. Look at this shit! It looks so detailed! It's like really weird to me.
Huh? An M69.
Oh, hell yes.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to. Shulk!
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes!
Ryan!
Oh, this music's new too! This is just gonna be Griffin reacts to music for 4 hours.
Mechon armor of the shell.
Yeah, Ryan looks really different, but again, I'm kind of here for it.
To finish it off.
Look at the Crabble graphics. Oh, listen to the strings. I didn't even realize, like, how much I was missing until it happened. Right. No, Shulk I am all too familiar with for sure. I don't need to use healing for now.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I know how arts work. This is the same as Dunban.
We can definitely do this. Now it's right time. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Who else wants some?
Oh! This sounds like live acoustics. Did they redo this too? What the fuck? That's a new enemy. Okay, sure. Common Caterpie. What's up with his hair? Ryan's? What do you mean? I think it's fine. I can get a closer look after this and... Oh, look at that! It like gives you an exclamation mark when you're actually like lined up properly. That's an interesting... Yeah, because, like, not right now it's the case, but there are later enemies where it's kind of hard to tell where the front is. Like, there are other things that help you tell, but that, I can see that coming in handy later in the game.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony...
This music sounds different too.
I'm more worried about you than the shell.
It looks pretty similar to the concept art to me, I don't know.
Like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it.
Why are they saying Rain's name like that? Ah!
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power.
And the inscrutable Duncan.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Squaretash is gonna kill me.
Squaretash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Now here comes the ultimate test. How many graphics have been put into butt? Wait a second. First things first. System menu, save your progress, autosave. Review tutorials, that's good. Event theater, hell yes, that's a good feature. Here is the question. Expert mode. Well, this is for me. It lets you store a portion of earned experience points for later use rather than being granted to a character immediately. Huh. It's disabled by default. Oh, you can enable it with clicking an R? All further experience gained through completing quests, discovering landmarks, and locations, and getting achievements will be reserved. Oh, you can like manually adjust levels. I really like the graphics for this with Shulk adjusting a bar chart. Increasing a character's level will cost reserve XP. Reducing will convert excess experience back into reserve. And it's per character. Oh, listen to the flute on this shit! Currently disabled. Okay, sure, great. Can I have casual mode yet, though? Because that I actually kind of do want. Casual mode! Casual mode! Combat will be easier. Damn right it will be. This is how I plan to make progress tonight. Oh, there's like a yellow line that shows where you've been. That's new. Ooh. I feel like I'm listening to Sonic 06 music, but like in a good way. What are these icons above enemies? Just show that they are enemies, I guess? I think that's new. What a fucking glow up! Listen to this! I heard that they like weren't able to do the full soundtrack, that they only did a little bit, but so far every single thing has been new. At least the stuff that you would like regularly... Wait a second, hold X to auto run? Oh, up on the D-pad to auto run. Cool potato. Oh, I see. So this just holds up for you. Wait, but if I'm like... If I'm walking into a wall and I hit auto run... Yeah, okay. I was wondering if it would like go along the story path or not. Oh, wait a second. The yellow dot isn't where I've been, it's where I'm supposed to go. I don't know if I like that feature. Because the way they had it before was they had like a little crazy taxi arrow at the top. And now it looks like that's gone. So I don't know how I feel about that. Was the bass always here? Was the little bass guitar there always? Maybe it's that my first playthrough of this game was on shittier headphones, but I don't recall that aspect. I don't know. I prefer to like at least know which direction to go, but being given a literal line to follow is maybe a little bit excessive, but I don't know, maybe playtesting showed that people got lost later on. Maybe there's an option for it, who knows? Look at that complete and utter lack of ass.
You off to the weapon development lab? Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use. Alright. See you later.
I thought this was supposed to be the definitive edition. Where's the definition? Come on over, have some fun with the crazy Monado. This is also how I plan to make progress tonight. By not doing side quests. Look at these fucking shadows! This is so weird! After having come from Xenoblade 1 so recently? The UI seems like tweaked a little bit. I feel like this would be good in handheld mode. For like reading stuff. Look at this. Look at these leaf shadows. Are the NPCs upgraded too? They look okay.
Hi there.
Hi there. The curry. It is very tasty. This sounds so nice. Were Nopon always in Colony 9? I guess I just explored so little. Or they're retroactively making them more visible, but I don't recall seeing like any of those things until Machina Forest. It's no Catboy Village, but it'll do. The Gem Man! Nope, 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 nope. Just passing through, of course. No gems for me, thank you. What is this? Oh, I thought you were a collectible. I want to kick this thing, and I want it to make a sound like a kickball, like a and it goes flying into the ocean. Oh, and look at this. It even like kind of approximates a path for you based on your current position. That's kind of interesting. Like, I get it, because the arrow at the top never accounted for walls, but I feel like it's maybe a bit too much of a helping hand, if anything. Yo, good cliffs in this game. There is like a run button, right? Like if I click in... Ah, you get a little overlay. See, we didn't have clicking in sticks. Okay. Well, there is auto run, but that feels... So auto run... Oh, never mind. I thought auto run would follow the path that it's clearly building, but it doesn't. That has nothing to do with it. Don't kick Joey. She's my favorite. Yeah, I've discovered a few landmarks in my day. Yeah, I don't know, when the new look for the characters was first revealed, it is very different from how one originally looked, but I'm kind of getting into it. I don't mind it. Oh.
the Force.
Did they even redo this?
We were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any of
This trek fucks harder than ever before now.
wine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots!
This feels more generic to me. The design or this version of the music?
The artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
Do you see what his arms are like doing to the background? Whenever he like waves his arms, it makes like the ground flicker.
At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say that they're better than the original designs, but I was expecting to dislike these appearances, and I'm not at that level, you know? Yeah, I can agree with that. Say it. Say it, whore.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Look at this shiny metal! I'm gonna be gushing over this non-stop.
Looks like your Monado research has been going well.
Look at the polygons on that floppy paper!
Right choice leaving you in charge.
Look at the pants graphics!
Your research notes really helped.
It's interesting that, like, a lot of aspects of his outfit are still, like, painted on, though.
Now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most civilian. Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
It is such a crime that Dixon has such thickums And they did this to Rhine.
Shulk.
I mean Rain, right.
Much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age.
Duncan got dunked.
That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. Alright, I'm off.
It is a bit strange to see the original Wii animations on such high-definition models. They do seem a little rigid at times. I will say, like, the one thing that I just really wanted is, like, as long as these new character models are just, like, expressive, that's what I wanted. And so far in the early game, when it comes to the bespoke cutscenes, that seems to be the case. It looks good so far. There was some good emoting that Shulk's been doing so far. I like it. I'm wondering, though, if they're going to give the Xenoblade 2 treatment to the women in this game and give them all giant tits. Well, I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Speaking of giant tits. Not you, him.
Is it time to eat already?
They better have a billion polygons.
You could have just called me.
It'll do.
Don't be silly.
I like that the food is still a flat texture.
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, even like his necklace is still painted on. It's a little bit...
Eat up before it gets cold.
Is the sandwich still going to be infinite?
Don't feel
Or did they fix it?
Stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
It's a little bit off. It looks like they at least made it its own, like, texture, but it's still flat. It's only, like, slightly above the rest of his body.
Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
The spoon was too shiny to hold. Oh, I forget you play as Fiora. I have to deliver the infinite sandwich. Hold up. I just want to see... Not that! Not that! I'm trying to, like, look at the face, but the camera... Why is the camera at this level, at this height? Just a little bit? No, either she's a completely black, detailless void. Oh, no! Yeah, the camera definitely did not let you put the camera directly up her ass before. I see. I'm trying to look at the new faces!
Dixon!
Dixon!
Thought I'd take Shulk some food.
They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose. They made the camera behave that way.
Really?
I just sent him out to get
Model is soft.
You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Oh no, Andre Seegers programmed the camera control! God, I love this music. Oh, well, no, I won't. Give me the other music back. I liked the other bit. The grass pop-in is a little bit... That's pretty noticeable. I wonder if the distance is any better or worse than it was in 2 or Torna. Oh, look at the motion blur on the jumping. You love to see it. I'm doing my best to get shots of these sprawling vistas. Was the camera like this obnoxious with Shulk? I'm gonna very thoroughly test that, but I feel like I was able to immediately get a close-up of Shulk's face. And then Fiora, it just, like, will not let me without looking up her ass. Plate snow. God, it's gonna be nice to get like a good view from up here. To look upon the majesty. What if they have different camera systems for different characters? That's what I'm theorizing. I think that may actually be the case.
Sword that's effective against the Mechon armor.
I am noticing that there's a similar flaw that they have here that Xenoblade 2 also had, is that when they cut to a new shot, the hair physics kind of freak out for a few frames.
It must have a secret. That's how
Dexter's secret.
to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora. This is great. It tastes so good.
Sandwich, sandwich! Huh?
It's amazing.
Take a bite, take a bite, take a bite.
Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite.
It looks like it has a bite out of it, but there's no more additional bites.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special...
He just kind of rubs his lips on it.
So
He
if you
kisses the
used
sandwich.
refusal,
Wouldn't you?
For sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Dragonfly graphics, dragonfly graphics. Okay, some of these trees are still just like 2D planes. They're high resolution 2D planes, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like.
Yeah, look at like the shadows from all the leaves. This is nice.
You're spending too much time with Ryan.
I disagree with that statement.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Thinks about Ryan's big schmeen. Hey, Yanopi. Okay, hold up. We have two characters. Now is the time to test the camera. Yes, I'm familiar with this. I'm familiar with this. I'm familiar with this. Okay, okay. So, if I try to make the camera go close to Fiora, we either get this, which is, you know, the Monolith Soft Special, or, let's see, if you hit ZL, these are camera options, those are movement options. I think I have to, let's see, because the UI is different now than it was in the original, so I need to just figure out how to change my party real quick. It might be minus. It is not minus. Story, ZR, that's actually incredibly handy. X, here we go. Okay, so I just gotta party. Swap these. Alright, if I do the same thing to Shulk, does the camera behave the same way? It does, and they're geniuses for doing this. Point of view, you are a breadcrumb on the sidewalk in New York City! God, this opening is just reminding me how much of a disappointment Dragon Quest XI and Final Fantasy Remake were. Was Final Fantasy Remake a disappointment? Really? My brain is going to get so big when I figure out how to change equipment. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Look at the... There's like reflections now. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like the same SSR that Xenoblade 2 used. Is this a new district? I could have sworn I... Oh, this probably isn't the way I came in, though, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Colony 9 feels like so much more lived in now with all this extra detail. It's really, really nice. It was somewhat controversial because of the ending. Of 7 or Dragon Quest 11? It looks gorgeous. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this so far. This is going to be a great way to experience the game, whether or not you've played it before, for sure. Oh, is this rubble? I could swear there's a run button to go faster than this, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. That's the party button. It's not Y, it's not B. I get motion blur jumps though, so that's pretty dope. Square Enix spent too much time programming the new foreskin ghosts in the remake. I'm not gonna ask any further questions about what the fuck a foreskin ghost means, but thanks. Now I know. Now I see the problem, of course. The Final Fantasy VII Remake ending goes full Kingdom Hearts? Which makes sense because Nomura is directing. Oh no, that's sad. But people like that game. The real villain. Right under our noses the whole time.
Ryan?
Yeah, I gotta get this boob camera on this man. Stat!
Shulk! No, I'm just... Ryan!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I am loving chat's reaction to Ryan right now. Big dick, it's him. Boob is in my mouth. Please, please, hello?
What?
You're nothing.
What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado.
Nice going, Rain.
Even I need fresh air sometimes.
He looks like even more of a himbo.
Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry.
It's okay, Ryan. I know a toy you can touch.
The Monado really
I've got a couple ideas.
The pattern in
Look at
this-
it wiggle. Look at it wiggle, the wiggles!
Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just...
Ryan has Germa hair? Don't say that! Don't say that! And he looks like Pro Jared!
Sorry.
What if Pro Jared was a himbo? Laundry sauce brain! Laundry sauce brain!
Until I've
Oh, look at all this remake content from later in the game. Holy shit, he looks good. He looks good. Look at the beard graphics, Melia. Holy shit, that's a really late game line. And now I know that because I just played this game already on Wii. I give this Monado a broken marriage out of 10.
What on Bionis happened there?
Current ranking is Dunban, Fiora, Shulk, Ryan. I can agree with that.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No.
But maybe my consensus on Ryan is as a result of looking at his fucking abs and not his face.
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So... was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it
Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah, old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Mell Ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
I notice the way they move when they're idly breathing, and I can't unnotice it. Yeah, they like gyrate their hips, but Ryan does it, so I can't complain. I think the animations are supposed to be the same as the Wii version, though, so that's kind of just the way it is.
Knew you would.
Hold on. The Mell Ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mell lizard nest there.
Ryan is fine, but Fiora's is so exaggerated, is it? Oh, guys, look, their torsos do the same, like, twisting thing. Sometimes. That's really interesting that that's still a holdover from the Wii version. Huh.
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
A promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
It's when they're in default poses. Yeah, the swaying, right. Man, the artwork looks pretty different, though. Oh my god, my Switch is falling asleep! Alright. Now I have the power. This is the X button, right? Okay. Oh, perfect! Equipment's the first option. I guess now is as good a time as any to familiarize myself with these options here. So let's see. Equipment. You're telling me. Alternate colors, interesting. More titty definition in this one, so it's got that going for it. But if I just... You can unequip, right? Or do you need, like, to equip, like, oil, right? That's how it worked in the first one? Because I'm clicking things and I can't unequip. And I'm looking at, like, the little legend in the corner there, in the bottom section of the screen, and I don't... It doesn't look like there's, like, a take-off option. There is that, though. Fascinating. Wait a second. Appearance! Oh, Separate equipment and appearances. Interesting. That's kind of cool, I get. Wait a second. Oh, wow, so you can, like, configure... Okay. That is a fun feature. I don't see the take off option. Remove underwear. Peel underwear. Unfortunately, the Switch just doesn't have that kind of technology to render that kind of thing. Gotta wait until the oil, I'm afraid. You know what, that's a good point, because I must have tried that in the Wii version, but I think only after the Mell Ruins does that happen. Because I tried taking all of everybody's clothes off, like, right before a boss, and then I got my ass kicked for an hour. But because of appearances, this is how I'll be able to optimize my playthrough. It means when you get the oils, you'll actually be able to use equipment while being naked. Okay, so, right. That is very helpful. Why am I going this way? I gotta follow the line. I believe you do have to, like, leave the same way you came out this time. Yeah, this way. I don't know. In the early streams of Xenoblade, there were several things that I got, like, stupidly stuck on for an hour. My fucking Wii U gamepad batteries died, you know? I feel like there's, like, ways that I can definitely go through this faster, because there's a very big story moment, and I'm gonna be like, that's when I want to stop, right? And it took me several parts to get there. Well, not several, but a few to get there in my first playthrough, and hopefully that won't be the case here. I think I've got a better idea of what I'm doing. Especially I've got the recency of it, of all of it in mind. Oh, nighttime version, nighttime music, baby! You get like a nice haptic when you find a new area, too. I'm very curious to see what this game's implementation of HD Rumble is going to be like. Because, I mean, we just finished up Spirit of the North, and as that has all too thoroughly shown us, you know, things like that can be very hit or miss. Oh, man. This almost feels like a different arrangement entirely. I don't remember the nighttime version of Colony 9 being so, like, wind-driven like it is right now. Spider. It's nice, though. I think it's a cool new take. Before, it was, like, very synthy, you know? But it's nice. It's always very satisfying to hear just, like, the subtle little touches that the human performers, like, put into it. It's really nice. And you could definitely hear, for sure, the electric guitar doing a lot of that in the Danban introduction at the very, very beginning. So, I do recall that in my Wii playthrough, I did a bunch of battles on the way here, but I'm going to see just how far I can push casual mode. We will see.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
Can I see that arms behind the back pose again? Because that looks very good with these new visuals. Party gauge has been added. Reviving incapacitated. Chain attacks. Right. I know all about this. I'm an expert, can't you tell? Bring on the shiny metal. Look at like the... Whoa! Look at the glossy tongue. Holy moly. Wow, even this is new! This looks immaculate. Oh, I missed everybody yelling over each other. Look at how shiny this fucking light is! I'm pogging so hard right now. Alright, let's fight these bunny boys and we'll see. I mean, I'm still leveled above them, mostly, so we'll see. I really like the UI. Not even in terms of like how it's organized, but I just like the flatter appearance. It looks very, very clean compared to the original. Oh yeah, topples and shit. I can't wait to get back into this. Even though I just finished one, I'm like, yeah, I just remembered, I like Xenoblade. Using a chain attack, right. Which is to say, not using a chain attack. Because I only do them during bosses. This is like the last one anyways, right? Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's good to be back, baby. Happy rabbit. I sure feel like a happy rabbit right now. Guys, I think this is a good remake. Look at these textures. I can't stop staring at the ground. I mean, now that I look at it, this is just looks like a picture of rocks. This is some Hyrule Warrior shit, but you're just walking along, it looks good. I think I'm just impressed by like the resolution of the textures compared to the Wii version. You can tell that somebody was standing at this angle when they took the rocks. Ryan, what are you doing? Are you about to fall over? I don't know, to me this feels like a bit of a, like more of a minor track. Singing Brog. Okay, I'm punching way above my weight. Let's see if I'll be able to beat even something like this with my level the way it is with casual mode turned on. Let's see. Hopefully that's the case though, because that means like way less grinding. Like I don't know how far casual mode goes. Yeah, this looks very doable. I think even in like in my Wii playthrough, even these guys gave me like a really hard time, and I like died a bunch of times and like redid it over and over and over again. And, like here, I just walk in and I do it right off the bat. Question being, of course, where in these caves do I find the ability to remove Shulk and Ryan's clothes? Because I feel like it's like a little bit too streamlined, and because I'm not grinding, I'm like just me personally at least, I'm not saying that this is the game's fault, but just because I'm streaming it and I want to get through it quickly, in that sense, like I'm not doing much exploring. And if the body oils are like in a chest off the beaten path, then that might be a problem. I don't know, I don't think I got too curious though in my Wii playthrough. We'll see whether or not we stumble across it. Wet hair. Is that equipable? Broggers. Oh god, I forgot you don't use chain attacks! I don't think it's something that I have to worry about this early on. And I mean that both ways, that I don't need to use it because these guys are so strong, and also I don't need to save it because who's gonna be dying to enemies like this, right?
Haven't you been here before?
This game makes me want pesto pasta.
The Defense Force often uses it for training, but I come here to do research. It's not really a place that people go.
Not surprising. There are monsters around here that use Mechon parts as armor.
Listen to this music. Is this re-recorded?
There's a path for people to get in. It might have been a vehicle of some kind.
Like the Defense Force hover transports.
A vehicle? But it's so big.
I think it is new. I think this music is new as well.
I wonder what kind of people made it.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's keep moving. The ether cylinders are up ahead.
Right.
I can't tell on that one. Didn't play for very long. Warehouse 2! Iron Bunniv. I don't know, like, when they announced that this remake was going to be a thing, for some reason I just didn't expect to be very impressed by the enemies, but so far it's like, yeah, the enemies look good too, they got a good treatment as well. And now you can see the party gauge very slowly drain. It is interesting though, because, I mean, I can forgive Xenoblade 1's UI just because, like, that game came out in, like, 2010, that's just the way it was. But, like, Xenoblade 2's UI also just, like looked really bad and cluttered and dated, and that only came out, like, 2 years ago. So what the fuck is that game's excuse? Why is that Keaton emote so squished? Did you topple him? If I sure wish Keaton would topple and break me. Oh, door graphics. No, wait a second. It's whatever's behind this door that I was dying a million times to. Well, it's not so automatic, is it? Roadwork ahead, I sure hope it do. Lizard! These are the fuckers that gave me so much trouble. And now I'm just, like, wiping them out. Like they're nothing. You are just another little lizard to me. Go eat a bone, ugly! I smashed him over the head with a comically large mallet. Battle armor. I don't know, some of this is wearable. Maybe, honestly, now I'm thinking, maybe the only reason I got the oils so early was, like, I was farming enemies so hard? Beware of unique monsters. Does that mean we're gonna get, like, the unique monster music? Oh! They redid You Will Know Our Names. They redid You Will Know Our Names. I mean, it's gonna be over so fast, but oh my god! I cannot fucking wait for the guitar to kick in. Oh, it sounds so good! Oops. Oh, B. I was wondering how it was going slow motion there. Just one little guitar solo. A guitar solo is all I'm asking for. Come on, please! I could try to, like, stall by just, like, only relying on auto-attacking and healing. Oh. This is it, Luigi! Check the guide. Looks like you get swimming oil and a side quest from Liliana. Well, I didn't do any side quests in the original, so... Oh! Oh, I'm really curious to know who performed this. No, they canceled the theater! I pogged too hard! This is why we saved the party gauge. I like how hearts explode out of Ryan when he heals me now. I mean, at least I still did it. Buff effect. Damn right. I sure hope it do. Okay, these are gloves and weapons. Yeah, the remaster of this song fucking rules. I know that they've, like, been putting out, like, a few previews. Ooh, shiny. Achievement unlocked! I know they've been putting out a few previews of what the new remastered music sounds like, but I've actually not listened to any of them. That battle was like 2 seconds. I feel so powerful. It's almost like I'm good at this game. Was that sarcastic? That's up to you to decide. Rear entrance. I sure hope it do. Like, look at this. This took forever last stream, and now here we are. Just want to be very careful that I don't go careening off the edge of this thing. I just want to appreciate the view from here. Yeah, I'm like, ooh. I think when you're, like, down there in those areas, it's not so bad, but then you look at, like, the stuff that's, like, on top of the walls that aren't areas that you're really supposed to access, and then you, like, that looks a little bit crusty. I wonder how much of this was just, like the same from the Wii version, because some of it, like, the animations are that way. Can I do any of these? Ah, rats. I see that's just the same as it always was in terms of not being able to do those. I can't wait for the difficulty curve to be the exact same for Griffin to get his shit kicked in by Jade Weapon. Well, if it does happen, you guys aren't going to see it, because I'm going to do this on my own time. I'm not going to do a full playthrough of Definitive Edition. Although, because it's casual mode, and I just did a playthrough, it would be a lot more painless.
Isn't there an fueling station in the colony?
I don't know.
Well, refining the ether takes a long time down there, and sometimes cylinderization fails. And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's more reliable than making them ourselves.
Either way, I don't think I'm going to return to this for a while, though, whether or not it's on stream or on my own time, because we've got Future Connected, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. I really want to get to that.
You know, this place is in good condition considering it's ancient.
Do it, coward? But I've got so many things that I want to do in my schedule. One more year! One more year!
Shame we don't understand its secret.
You know what, though? The thing is that now that it's on the Switch, it's like so much easier to like pick up and play as opposed to booting up the Wii U and switching it to Wii mode every single time.
It's not incomprehensible.
I can't wait to see Ricky's tear ducts.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether cylinders whenever we need them. Besides, it's a good place for Defense Force training.
Yeah, so good that you didn't even want to come here without Shulk to back you up. Anyway, did you collect the cylinders?
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
Shh, be quiet.
Shh, chat. Shh. Look at the shiny metal on these guys. Didn't the ring around these things used to be like a fucking flat texture? It's amazing. Shapes! What'll they think of next? Just remembered Ricky is in this game. Never mind, don't stream it. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Would you prefer Xenoblade 2? Loving the strings in this as well. It's so weird, like, doing combat without having, what is it? Not Shaker Edge, Shadow Eye. That's what I'm thinking of. Because I used that very judiciously in my original playthrough. Just found out about Ricky. Damn, that shit sucks. Also, the fact that I can't fucking remember the Nutbot from Xenoblade 2's name really says a lot.
I'm fine. How about you?
Sorry, Ricky's okay.
Thanks to you and Ryan.
I want to see, well, I don't want to spoil any of like the late game events in case there are people watching this and this is their first experience with Xenoblade.
I think they were something left by the civilization.
And if you're still sticking around, hi, thanks for watching. I really like this game and I hope you guys do too.
But why did they only show up now?
Highly recommend it.
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something.
It is going to be really interesting to see what like the general
Could have been us.
like gamer reaction is
Go back.
to this though.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
Because people were really singing 2's praises and I think that's just insane.
Listen.
But this is like genuinely good, so I hope it finally gets like the love it deserves, you know?
In the sky!
Over there! She's not coming down!
It's not.
This can't be.
No way. Mekon!
How? Didn't my brother destroy them all a year ago?
Could that defense mechanism have responded to the Mekon? Let's get back to the colony. Come on.
It just warps you, right? New file? Oh, apparently I've never saved authentically. Yes, please. I find it's better not to worry about gamers' opinions. It's not that I like actually putting any stake into it, I'm just curious. Look at these NPCs, I love it.
Isn't this Siren too? It can't be.
I just think in terms of, because I see a lot of people asking like, hey, I'm looking for like a Switch game, this is kind of what I'm into, what should I play? I like RPGs, what should I play? And then people always say, you should really play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I think it's really deep. And I think that, boy, what a waste of money and time on everyone's behalf. Whereas this, so recommendable. You know what I mean?
Oi! What's happening? Respond! Anti-air batteries 1 to 3. Why aren't my targeting systems online? Don't let a single one into the colony!
I'm sorry, sir, they're connected to Nintendo Switch Online, there's nothing we can do!
Fight. Evacuate the civilians to the shelter. Get a move
Yes,
on!
sir. Fire at will!
What the fuck, what the fuck, why aren't Fiora's breasts large enough that they obscure her entire fucking torso? I'm going back to playing Shantae! This sounds like something that happened on Reddit. This really is a Reddit moment.
No, wait! What the? Our weapons don't work on them at all!
Oh, I can't wait to see this in HD. Hell yes! Gamers are bad enough, but Reddit gamers, holy shit, he looks so good!
What is that? I've never seen one like it.
You slackers, fire! Shoot it down!
Fucking look at him! You're doing amazing, sweetie! Sorry, I'm a metal face stan now. Look at these guys scampering in HD. Level up! Everyone's dead! Level up! Is there like a shortcut down here? Because it's... I guess... Is it about to tell me to leap? Oh boy. This is it, Luigi! I fell for hours! Oh, hours? Long time! Well, it seemed like it. Until I plummeted into the sea. That thing's fucking swimming towards me. Nuh-uh. I am not having this. I want to see how these dudes look. These are a Xenoblade Classic. Yeah. They're like hay dinosaurs. The black kiwi. Yeah, I think the last time in my original Wii playthrough I just like fast traveled to get back into town. What's like the actual route it wants me to follow here? Because I don't know, I come down here pretty rarely when it comes to Colony 9. But yeah, there's stuff down here. And you get location experience, more importantly. Wait, so if I click in the stick, this I think is a little bit disappointing, because in the original... Can I not pick this up unless I guess I picked it up. One of the things I really liked about the original is that area maps would only fill in as you like walk around, but this already tells you, it shows you the whole thing and you see all of the places you can go. Which I think spoils a little bit of the surprise of like finding hidden areas if they're just shown on the map now. Wow, and then that just comes right back around to the bridge. That's really interesting. I only ever think of this as just like the one line to and from. Moonflower. Moon, moon. Moon 2! Yo, sorry guys, you're gonna have to wait a bit. I gotta get my rabbit diodes. You know what they say, where there's smoke. No, if it was a Xenoblade 2 fan recommending it to someone, they would also call him a slur. Oh, this is fucked up. This is like the RE2 remake, where it's like... Obviously, PlayStation 1, the gore, the graphics are so bad that it's just comical. And then in 2, it gets like too real. Kind of fucked up.
They're eating people.
I'm assuming this is the part where chat says, "Me when I fucking get you."
Go and check on him.
Okay.
Heads up, Ryan.
If this thing wants to fight, let's give it one.
Oh, give me them strings, baby. Yeah, I know how Topple works. What I find really interesting, I have heard a little bit about what the reception to this has been so far, and this is bizarre. You know what the gamers are saying? They're saying that Xenoblade 2 is more accessible to newcomers than 1. That I completely disagree with. Because I did do, like, once... Oh, I got a break before that he can topple. Because, I mean, first of all, 1 was my first Xenoblade, and look how I came out. 1 was everybody's first Xenoblade who's a fan, who has been here since the beginning. But, like, 2 dumps a ton of, like, walls of text and tutorials on you, and I don't think that's user-friendly at all. Topple, please. Hell yes, there we go! Shulk's face at the end of that cutscene made him look like a very perturbed baby. I was in the middle of typing it, you fucking Joestar.
It's not that easy. We've disabled it, but only for now. It'll reactivate soon.
But the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Where's Dunban?
He's gone.
I think at the end of the day, we're all perturbed babies. I always think of that word as perturbed, but I can't tell if that's... if my life has been a lie, or that's just a typo.
Exactly. The Monado can take out Mekon.
I didn't mean to do that! Wait, oh, I'm being chased. Yeah, I'll fuck around. No, I'm not gonna fuck around. Apparently my party's abandoned me. Wait a second, so how do you run from battle? I feel like you used to be able to hold down R and B and that's how it works, but I guess they tweaked it in this one. Gem seller, I need your strongest gems. Holy moly. What an absolute unit. Okay, let's lead with a break then. Because Mechon be like that. Hey? Wait a second. This dude's still got a texture crotch. Look. That doesn't look modeled. It looks like it's just a flat texture in his crotch, right? Unless it's supposed to be just like really, really thin, but... Listen, I'm trying. I like that. I mean, I still hate that there's music that, like, interrupts the good music for when a character dies. But they even remastered that, which I think is just interesting. Oops! There's not much I can really do at the moment because Ryan won't topple. I guess I could use a chain attack? That's, like, valid, right? Maybe it's the only way to force Ryan into using a topple. Also, wow, the resolution just plummeted. That gets really blurry when that pops up. Look at that, it even gives you a thing when it lets you know like what arts are helpful to use. That's handy. See, that's good for newcomers though. That makes it seem pretty accessible. Why do people say things like this? Nah, Xenoblade 1 doesn't have enough boobs. It's not for gamers. Ryan won't top. Pull. I guess you're not getting any rainfall. You can't have a rainbow without rain, baby. Fucking look at him!
A Mechon with a face. Grin at me, will you? What? Didn't even dent it.
Were we just standing here watching that this whole time? Ryan, shouldn't we do something? Nah, I'll be fine. Like, he just wants to watch. Yay, Waluigi's dead. Please do not say this. Actually, what am I saying? You should celebrate Waluigi's death. Wait a second, I think I remember this part.
The Colonel. The guys.
The guys!
I'm gonna destroy every last one of those damn Mechon.
Who will I bust up on a cold one with now?
Shulk, the entrance.
No! We'll never get in there now. Wait. Let me think here.
This sounds remastered as well. So far, this is like every single track that we've listened to has been completely redone, which is really impressive.
It's in the residential district.
Great.
I guess, like, I don't know what the ratio is, but so far so good. Oh, now this music is back. I mean, it's like, it's fine. What? Yeah, the motion blur is a really good addition, I think. It's really interesting that like these are the same animations, but just the motion blur really like adds a lot to it.
Looks like it. Fiora, Ryan and I will open up a path. Then you can run through.
You two can't do this by yourselves. I want to fight as well.
Get through. We'll be right behind you.
But Shulk...
A year ago, Dunban and the Defense Force fought hard to protect the colony and all of us Homs. Now it's our turn to repay them.
Please, Fiora.
Shulk... Ryan...
Don't look so worried. We'll just get rid of these ones. Shulk won't get a scratch.
Okay, I believe you.
Go now, Fiora.
Ryan,
Huh?
you take care too.
Of course! Looks like she trusts me after all.
I told you.
Can't do that shit on Wii U, baby. Alright, how do I do the thing? Look at this, there it is! So I need to say focus attacks. Attacks. But then how do you... Okay, I think I've demanded that, because Ryan's focusing on this one. Did I not just do a break, though? The icon isn't there, but I clearly used it. Maybe I did it on, like, the wrong guy or something. This goes out as, like, a wave, so it'll definitely get all of them now. Alright, fuck him up, Ryan. Come on, do your thing. Say the line! Or just, like, don't. I'm supposed to be, like, losing right now, right? Ha ha ha! Since the humans are called Homs, does that mean everyone here is a homosexual? Yes. I regret to inform you, yes. This is the world of gays. Jesus, finally, there we go. It doesn't last very long, though, does it? I'm still not quite clear on at what point you're supposed to do that little B prompt. Like if it's right on the symbol of the button, or just like as long as it's in the blue circle, you're good. Or is it levels of it? Like the closer you are, the better. Boy, that break does not last for very long, does it? If only there was something we could do! You know, casual mode. I don't know about that loop. That loop sounded a little bit janky. I don't know if that looped very well. Still no topple, and it's gone just like that. I guess, like, if you break, you can't you use, like, a chain attack point to, like, specifically instruct someone to do a move? Or is that only, like, when you get a vision that someone's about to get hurt? I mean, I'm managing so far, I'm keeping afloat. But this is not correct. That is not correct. Unless I just, like, picked the hardest one to start with. Jesus, that lasts... Okay, sure. I find it really funny that we're about to drain this thing's HP pool with, like, without toppling. Like, the chipping is just, like... Please, 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 Ryan, I'm begging you. Okay, I don't have any other choice. I don't know what else to do. He refuses to topple. Like, usually the AI just, like, it's on top of it, you know? But he just won't fucking do it. Great, time for the next several. Did the health, like, tick up and down in the original? I feel like that's new, and I wonder if it's, like, rolling HP. Because if so, that's cool. Ryan, you know what to do, please! Do I have to teach him like a fucking dog? I knew he was a himbo, but I didn't mean that they couldn't fucking fight! Ryan, I can't keep this up forever! I don't know, Ryan, it seems like you're kinda having a problem. Wait, he inflicted a break? Well, okay, you know what to do. Jesus, okay. Maybe he doesn't know what to do, actually. That's the problem, that I'm just assuming this. Phew! Maybe I shouldn't have done it so soon after he used his first topple, because his art probably wasn't charged in time, but... Yeah, I don't know, it didn't behave like this in the Wii version. I think I'm just extraordinarily unlucky at the moment. Thank you. Backslash. Phew. Oh my god, look at the size difference.
You go. I'll take care of things here.
You're too out of breath to persuade me.
Tell me about it. Ah. 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 Ryan, behind you! Get out of here! Short, don't be stupid! Hold on!
The Monado!
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Fuck, he looks so good!
The Monado!
Oh, hell yes!
I thought so. This is what I was waiting to see. Ready, lads?
I love his hair detail. Again, another graphical thing that I will praise about 2 is that it had very good, like, bouncy hair. And now Dunban has it, so it's better. Oh my god. Dunban's just chewing through them. I will say, because I was so bad at that first part, having the second round be over in a snap, oh.
Shulk, where's Fiora?
The residential district. We said we'd meet her there.
Looks like we'll have to take the long way round.
All right, then we cut through the commercial district.
Yes.
Is this supposed to be a flashback? That fell a while ago. I'm so fucking excited. There's a certain piece of music that's gonna play. And I'm gonna go fucking crazy. Honestly, like, why not go through these guys on the way? Now that we have Dunban, these guys... It's so... Look at this, it's so trivial now. Holy shit. It's like over in a single turn. Oil, oil, oil. I don't know. These are a little too swift. I wonder how much of this is just because of casual mode. God, imagine the places I would get stuck had I not activated that immediately as soon as I could have. Yeah, these guys kind of just want to start shit, even if I weren't to, like, actively engage them. Yeah, that one's just kind of passing by. Not all of them, apparently, but most. I would have ran up a few. I'm getting greedy now. Look at the glow on their eyes when you initiate a battle. They go full laundry sauce. God, the lads are here. The lads are fucking coming. We're just fighting a dude on the balcony now? And he even took out him? What a bunch of jokers. How do you even get up onto that balcony from down here? I don't think I've ever encountered that. Maybe you can do it from this building. Oh! It feels good. Casual mode or not, it feels good. I can just see that yellow line getting longer and longer. Oh my god! What did I even... Okay, I came up here for nothing. I'm just holding out that maybe, just maybe, there will be a chest with oil. And then I can have oil on a chest, if you know what I mean. I barely even get the chance to use a single art. Danban just chews through all of these guys so quickly. He's eating it! Holy shit! Oh, and I think when you have them in auto, you can enchant your other party members, right? So that they can do damage to Mechon? That's probably a part of it as well. It's not all Danban. It's teamwork. Oh my, I barely even took my sword out. The lighting here looks great too as well.
Dunban! You can't take any more of the Monado.
But I must! I don't have a choice!
Ryan's right. You can't go on like this.
Shulk!
Dunban.
Hey!
This time, it's my turn.
Shulk! No! It'll kill you! Shulk!
What's happening?
What the?
Wow, Shulk's pretty awesome. How could this be? Shulk is using the Monado.
What was that?
Shulk! More company!
Ryan?
Right.
Ryan! Dunban!
I got your back!
Shulk, do you feel alright?
I'm okay, but there was something strange. Just now, it was as if I could see into the future. Is this another power of the Monado?
See into the future? What are you saying?
Are you certain, Shulk?
Yes.
I see. I remember Dixon saying that the Monado had a hidden power. Could this be it? What?
showed you in fight. Got it.
Oh, I missed that swirly icon in the center. It's good to be back, baby. One thing that I will say, though, I just didn't want to talk over the cutscene because the cutscenes are about to get really, really, really good. I'm beginning to notice a bit of a visual change compared to the original. That, like, vision that Shulk had, didn't the Wii version used to have, like, a very, like, blue palette to those? And now, like, all the color is sucked out of it. Fuck it, backslash from the front. Who's gonna stop me? Not you. Wait, where am I going? Back into town? No, out of town. Eh? Am I? I don't remember having to go out of town. Why am I going all the way over here? Oh, no, I know why I'm going over here. It's coming back to me now. Very good vision systems on those things. Wait a second. Eh? Okay, there we go. It like took a second to update. Love those laundry sauce eyes. Okay, I need to use like Monado Enchant, right? Yeah. I gotta remember to use that at the moment. Because, boy, we're gonna be dealing with a lot of Mechon for a hot minute. He's eating it! I don't remember Dunban ever saying that. I wonder if he knows that I have casual mode turned on. My brain is so big right now. I feel like I've got future vision. I'm like, I feel, anyways, like I'm doing this very, very efficiently. I'm probably not, but it feels that way. After all, why else would I be winning battles so quickly? Look at his wheels, look at his knees! I think I finally get the DeviantArt knee community.
That don't mean nothing. That's right. Not when we have the Monado.
Oh, this looks fucking sick! And, most importantly, I've done very few battles so far tonight. I did way more grinding first run around. And with casual mode, look, I'm like already like leveled the same, which is really, really good. I gotta use enchant, that's my problem. For some reason I was trying to do the topple thing. Something seems to be wrong with my future vision. You don't know about the DeviantArt knee community? I'm sorry, hold that thought.
It's not working. Oi, what do you mean? How can that be? The Monado should cut through Mechon with ease. What is that light? Other Mechon don't have that. Good.
Metal Face is just an RGB gamer keyboard. This music is here!
Right, get down. I'll take it from here. No, you can't take anymore.
Ah, yes, scream!
Everyone, get away right now!
Fiora.
This is probably the wrong time to say this, but you can definitely tell that the guitarists are having a lot of fun with this. I'm so happy that they redid this song.
What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Fiora! Get out of here! Run!
You want more?
I'm fucking crying right now. This music is so good. Oh, listen to these new vocals. Holy, she's fucking going for it. I can't believe how fucking good this looks right now. What the fuck? This is so extra now. Oh, the blood on his claws! I like how you notice, like, he looked scared for a second there. I don't think that was in the original. That expression that he just made. Oh, and the music keeps going. Yes! Oh my god! This is fucking phenomenal! Sorry, I just wanted to hear that piano bit at the end. Fuck! Chills with how well that was synced, even better than the original. Yeah, there's actually, like, additional sound effects, too. I remember that the sound mixing in this cutscene was a little bit weird, like when Fiora screamed or whatever, but it looks like they went back and fixed that. It's really, really well done.
Get back here! No!
I can't believe I've got like I have actual fucking goosebumps right now. Fuck, I don't know if I've ever like this pogged this viscerally. I'm trying not to scream over the cutscenes too hard, but I'm like fucking shaking right now. Fuck, and then everything that follows is so good too. I mean, the game in general, but like the cutscene in the wake of it. Oh.
Fiora.
Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
I know he makes me pretty noisy.
So peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Hey.
did we ever see, like, Rhine wince before greeting Shulk in the original? That's a really good extra touch, if that's the case.
Yeah. I just can't do it. You got more guts than me.
Not at all. It was him that consoled me.
Oh. I guess that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Even without the Monado, he's the strongest person I know.
Shulk, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, but you...
I will shed no tears.
Huh?
A year ago, I felt the same sense of deep loss that I do now.
The Battle of Sword Valley.
After that battle, many of my friends did not make it home. While I was being brought here on that stretcher, they were all I thought about. But I decided I would not cry. Everyone who died in that war had something they wanted to protect. Family, friends, loved ones, their home. So they fought to protect them. And we won. No matter how...
No, not this track! This is my fucking favorite! Did they redo it?
I decided that...
They did. It's performed live. Fuck!
Shulk, Fiora would tell you the same thing. She wanted...
Me when I hear new music.
Or rather, she wanted to protect you. And you're alive now. So, I will not cry.
Okay.
Remember the gift of life that Fiora gave you, and treasure it.
I can't say that I understand, but I hope to, someday.
That is all I ask. Believe me, I'm always just trying to understand.
Treasure the gift of life that Fiora gave you. He's one of a kind, that Dunban.
Well, I'm feeling this one crawling up my back.
Huh?
My purpose in life. I will pursue that faced Mekon. They attacked our colony. Killed Fiora. I will find that Mekon. Find it and destroy it. Destroy them all. What are you laughing at?
Sorry. It's just a bit weird. I never thought you'd be the one to say it.
So you agree?
Course, man. I'm just surprised you came out with it first.
You thought I'd try and talk you out of it? That's not what Fiora would want. That sound right?
Yeah. Something like that. I thought you'd give me a hard time.
In my head, there are two versions of me. One of them is saying that.
No, not the vocals, not the vocals.
Listen to what Dunban said.
What about the other one?
It keeps shouting. Make them pay. Destroy every single one of them. And it won't stop getting louder.
See, now a lot of people in chat had no idea of this story. The first time I did the Wii playthrough, I introduced the people in chat to it the first time there. How do you read that line now that you know? Oh my fucking god! This one's sucking the breath out of me!
Perfect.
Oh!
Right then.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves, boys. As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny. Together.
Fuck. What the fuck? They absolutely did not need to remaster the music. The soundtrack to this game was already incredible. I cannot believe that this is improved as much as it did. Oh my god. I would say I need to sit down, but I'm already sitting down. Oh, look at these advanced fuzz textures. Baby! Perturbed baby! I don't know so much about these faces. These look like literally flat textures. Oh, I don't know about that snow. Those snow graphics. No! He's a dead. Oh no, Santa hunted them!
It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6? The only other Homs colony left?
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Mell Ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionis knee.
Yeah. And if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Hearing Shulk and Ryan talk about how close-ish Gara Plains is, getting to that point was setting out on this what I wanted to be, like, my stopping point. So I'm going to keep going as I ponder this, but y'all in chat, do you think we should get to Gara Plain? Or I'm still vibing with this. I still can keep going. So should we do Gara Plain, or do we start Future Connected? How are you guys feeling on this? Oh man, these instruments, this is phenomenal. You see, like, the reaction that I've had to the music so far, I really, really, really want to hear, like, the remastered Gara Plain. That's gonna be really, that's gonna blow me away. And there's some other cool, unique cutscene music that comes on the way, too, so gotta hear Gara Plain on stream. Okay, if you say so. I find it really interesting how sometimes the dot-to-dot trail gets a little bit confused. Like, I think, like, if you, like, walk around where it wants you to go, like, there's kind of a corner that's forming, and if I just keep going, then it, like, makes a U shape. Alright, I'll do that then. Yeah, I think with casual mode, I should be able to get to that point, probably with far less trouble than I had before. There's going to be less dying for an hour, there's going to be less repeated battles on the way. Definitely sounds doable. Jesus Christ. Okay, buy good music. I guess it's fine. It's just, like, more understated, I suppose. Like how in this world, it's kill or be killed. A minute advances per second. I'm sure it's the same way time worked in the original game, but I don't know if there was an on-screen clock before to directly communicate that. The good news is oil. Maybe these are the things that fucked with me for hours. The cellar bugworm. I was about to like treat these things like Mechon again, actually. Look at these worm graphics. A worm? Oh, Buster is like specifically good against Mechon, isn't it? I totally discounted that. Uh-oh, casual mode or not, I may be a little bit out of my element. I gotta tell, Ryan to focus here. You know, lest that happen. Even in casual mode! Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't charge the gauge enough for Ryan to come and help me. I'll try it a second time. Perhaps I spoke too soon when I said... I really, really like these visuals for falling off a cliff. Good illustrations. I'll try it one more time, but I don't know if I'm gonna quite so firmly bang my head against a wall like I did before. I remember this now. This is exactly what I got stuck on. The room is the same, but the enemies were different. I think I got through the first time without this problem. Or maybe they were here all along, but I took that path the first time. But they are level 10, so I think it's doable. I just gotta remember the full capabilities that I have with this combat system, and then I'll click with it. On the plus side, we get more You Will Know Our Names, which is never a bad thing. Yeah, neither of these are particularly good for this enemy specifically, but it does count as extra arts that I can kind of cram in with enough time, so I will allow it. Sorry, I got a fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Ryan! At least the gauge is like full enough, but... Oh, he's still kicking! I got you! Shulk, kiss it better. We got this, we got this. Oh, those things fill the chain attack gauge? I had no idea! I gotta stay on my toes long enough to hear this music. I mean, I say this as soon as I die and it gets cancelled, but understandable. Oh no! This is so neck and neck right now! Ryan, please, please, just reach me before dying. Fuck you, Xenoblade Wii. Not repeating that again. Doesn't get much closer than that. Holy shit. I'll mess around with a few more of these guys. Because that was... I don't want to skip too many battles here. Because I don't think I can get away with, like, ignoring less than that, you know? Oh, I missed both of them. Shit. See, chat doesn't get mad at me yet. Emphasis on yet. That day will come. Don't you worry. See, and then I go back to, like, one-shotting these guys in, like, 3 seconds. I think it's a good thing you're here, Ryan. I don't know why Shulk doesn't affirm that. Why Shulk's like, no, of course not, Ryan, I love you. Cave rat! Sometimes I feel like a bit of a cave rat. I can like... Sometimes I barely even have time to get into position for some of these things before the battle's over, but I like it. There's people here? I don't remember this place. I don't know why I'm talking to NPCs. Who do I look like? Oh, is this like a side quest? It doesn't sound good. I guess? Is this just check the cylinder room? But then again, the reward is leather tops and leather bottoms, so... Maybe it's a good thing that I just accidentally talked to that dude. The only thing better than reaching Gower Plain is being naked when you do it.
This door. It was closed when we came past before. But it's open now.
Maybe it was programmed to open up in case of Mechon emergency. The way to the Bionis knee is just ahead. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Am I ready? I thought I was gonna go get the leather bits. I may do a small segue. Small tangent. Also, since when does Ryan say alley-oop? Not that I'm complaining, I love it, but, shouldn't be too far away. And I should be able to take a look at, like, missing in action. Well, that's in Tephra Cave. Set as active. There we go. So now that'll show up on the map. If it's just outside here, like where the boss used to be, then that's not a big deal at all. Okay, kids, let's see. This is so weird, like I never do side quests, so yeah, that's where it is. Perfect. Hello. Maybe there isn't even like a battle we have to do, we just have to like talk to him. Hell yes. There we go. And all I had to do was come here to get them in the first place. Heart to heart yet? Nah. Rats. Cave rats. That was worth it. That was worth it. Not gonna put them on right now. But it's good to have, right? It's good to have. They can hop down here. It's a hop, skip, and a Ryan saying alley-oop away from going back to where we were supposed to go. My throat's getting like a little hoarse from like all the hooting and hollering I've been doing tonight. Lizard. There we go. That's the one. The escape pod bay. No, I must have imagined they posted a preview of Gower Plain. I think it's a nice lamp too. I appreciate the lamp graphics just as much as Shulk.
Yeah. We can follow them to the Bionis.
We're on the same wavelength.
Okay. But if armed traders need guideposts, it must be pretty dangerous in here. Let's keep our wits about us.
Definitely.
I forget how long this is, but I guess I've kind of committed myself now, haven't I? Oh, look at this beam. What the hell is this? I'm gonna go down and check that out. Again, this is off the beaten path now, but I'm curious. What is this shit? Look at the shiny water. The Spring of Grief. What does it mean? What that means? Clear almond. Hey guys, speaking of almonds, speaking of food things, I'm gonna tell you something that I've gotten really back into lately. Pepperoni. Usually I have sausage with my lunch, but before that, there was pepperoni. But then, like, they just didn't have the kind I liked anymore, but I discovered that they have it again. And that now I am living. What have you guys been eating? You been snacking on anything lately?
is.
Man, and you know what? It is occurring to me as well how much of an advantage having appearance equipment and stat equipment is going to be, because I'm only thinking of this in the lens of like, oh, oil, blah blah blah. But in the late game, there's a lot of gear that I avoided just because like it didn't like aesthetically work with whatever outfit I was trying to do. And now I'll just be able to use objectively the best gear all the time, and then just change into what I like to look at. Which honestly probably isn't going to be oil. I'll probably just like have Shulk wearing his default outfit because I think it just looks cool.
Not even killed by Mechon, just some monsters in a cave.
They probably had families. Children.
Maybe.
I like that this is the conversation that I chose to talk over.
But why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason. Ryan, shouldn't we return them to the Bionis?
Huh? Oh, right. What's born from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That's the way of the Homs. That was way harder than I thought it'd be. I'm just about ready to collapse.
Let's take a rest. If the monsters in here killed all these traders, we need to be at our best. I'm wide awake, so I'll take first watch.
Thanks, man. The nap will do me good. Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
God, the energy of that right there.
Just did one of Vanguard's drills.
Just complete silence. Ryan approaches. Shulk, my turn. If you say so, Ryan.
Hey. Why do you think the Mechon attacked? Are we just food to them? Or what? Did we do something wrong?
Just another pepperoni stick.
The Bionis and the Mechonis. I wonder if it's anything to do with that.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
When it happened, the Monado showed me that Fiora was in danger, but I couldn't save her.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't mean you could do anything about it. You did great. You fought them off. I couldn't have done that. You know, I've been thinking about it. Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me. You're a survivor from the Monado expedition team that went out 14 years ago. There was a blizzard or something, and your mum and dad died. And then Dixon found you and brought you back.
That sounds right. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember anything.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research and trying to figure out the Monado?
Maybe. Part of me does see it as something to remind me of my mum and dad. But mainly, if it really is the sword that the Bionis used to kill the Mechonis, like in the legend, I want to work out its secret. That's the real reason.
I've got it. You were chosen by the Monado.
What? Chosen?
Don't you see? Not even Dunban can handle it. It ain't chance that you can and he can't. I'll take the next watch. You get some rest.
Okay, I'll try. Night, Ryan.
He!
Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
The future.
The future connected? Oh, is that why it's called that? Because Shulk sees the future.
Is that not so? Even if everything has been predestined, will you not oppose it? The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado.
Shulk. Shulk.
Rhine!
Shulk! Shulk! Rhine! What are you playing at? Give us a hand!
I was hoping to see perhaps a little more of, and I guess that's a name that I won't spoil just in case there's any newcomers here. But again, God, I saw a really fucking funny post in the build-up to this release, because let's be honest, there are a lot of people that like that character, and for good reason, but all I'll say is that there are people who are really dreading that character becoming like the next Kamida, in terms of just like this game like finding a wider audience, and then people kidding the character and like ruining it. And I gotta say, even as somebody that likes that character, I can absolutely see that happening, and I am terrified of it. The director Arachno, but where's his chair?
I'm sorry, Rhine.
Don't worry about it. It looked like you were having a nightmare.
Really?
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you.
Ugh, Monado grow!
The future is yours.
The true Monado? Was I dreaming?
What's with you? We better get a move on.
It wasn't a dream. Was it a vision? What should I do?
Wait a second.
I could tell Rhine.
There's an echoey effect on Shulk's internal monologue here. There was a bit at the very beginning when Shulk was on the bench. Wasn't he like thinking to himself and then Fiora showed up? It didn't have the echoey effect on it then. I wonder if that was just like an oversight in the Wii version that just made it in because they just kept the voices. Nah, I'm a little bit curious what's in here. What's this red? Tatty armor. Oh, so that tells you like whether or not it's like a proper item or if it's like materials, right? Interesting. I am not looking forward to seeing these HD sacks.
What on Bionis are those?
Good question.
Monsters
They're wrong is what they are.
think.
Look at them wriggle.
Looks like there are mechon parts inside as well.
Man, what kind of monsters are they?
Probably some.
Guys, I was like very thoroughly cleaning my room today, and I saw 3 fucking spiders. 3! I had to smash one with my Wii's power brick. What? I do not remember Ryan getting... What the fuck?
Rhine!
When did that happen?
If that vision comes true, then Rhine, I've got to find him.
That is delightfully janky. Well, it's just me. I remember them giving you like a main menu. Oh, I gotta do this on my own now. But doesn't this mean that everybody's gonna be... Wait a second. But I guess it doesn't matter now, does it? Because one thing that's always bothered me is like if people in the party like don't have matching levels. But I guess with like the expert mode thing, you can fix that now. Oh my god, those sounds all played at once! That's some good Sonic 06ing if I've ever... I was gonna say seen it, but I suppose in this case, if I've ever heard it. Do I have to like fight the rest of these guys? I think I can just kind of dip. Yo, nice crystal graphics in this game. Can I just like walk around these? But maybe I'll also need the XP. No, the room's right here. We're good to go. Are we? This doesn't look like where it ought to be quite yet. But it looks nice.
You things just don't give up, do ya? Rain!
I've got to hurry. If I can get up there, I should be able to reach him.
No, I remember this room. This is where my fucking Wii remote batteries died. Philly Lake. Yeah, this area looks really nice. Nice fucking water in this game. I'll fuck with gluttonous Eugene. Why not? Eugene. Wait, this is a unique monster, though. Maybe I shouldn't fuck with this. I'll see how well I can do. Although I don't know what the purpose of Shadow Eye is if there's nobody else for him to focus on. But the level makes me think that maybe I can. No, I don't think I can. But wait a second. It doesn't have to be like this. Oh, I was gonna like grab the vines and then do the bit, and I wanted to see if that would still work, but okay. Sure. Or I die. Achievement? What does come on, cheer up mean? I don't feel very cheery. There should be an achievement for grabbing the vines, is what I say. Did you always have like... I feel like they improved the vine movement. I feel like it was more rigid in the original. This feels good. You like go side to side, it's nice. Although for all I know, it's exactly the same. Yeah, the foliage pop-in is a little extreme in here. Especially because they're like loading in more like in clusters instead of like a visible line. I don't know if I like that better or worse.
Where are you? Rain! Rain! There's too many of them. I kill one and 10 more pop up.
That is the worst nightmare when it comes to spiders, isn't it? None of the ones I found did that, but it's fucked up if they did. They're all like wet. Why are they wet?
Rain! Shoot! Rain!
Daddy?
What's this? The power of the Monado. Look out! Glad one of us figured out these things would try and ambush. Let's do this, Shulk. Right.
God, this one got such a glow up too. Oh, that's a lot of health bars. Right, okay, so Shulk's shield. I'm gonna like try to read this carefully. Because I know that there's like a trick to knowing the difference between blocking and evading. We don't have all the arts yet, obviously, but... Wait a second, so the future vision thing is different now? Okay, so Arachno Crush 1. So is it when there's numbers? When there's Roman numerals in the name of the attack? I don't think it matters here because this is the tutorial thing, so there's only the one thing you could do, but I just wanted to know this for later. The color of the art name tells you which type of art it'll use. Right, okay. So I think the evasion one is for red text, and then talent arts are the ones that have the Roman numerals. And I never figured out what to do about purple text. I think that one's like optional or something. And I never unlocked it on my original playthrough. Right, now you can warn them about future visions that you have. Okay. Yep, sounds about right. Let's do it. See, it's that key bit about the names that I didn't remember until, like, fucking 50 hours in and somebody told me, hey, you know what? You can do that, right? Yeah, I like the UI for getting visions a lot more now. Holy shit! No, I guess I'll activate shield now. Oh, and it gives you a little exclamation mark to show you which one to respond to. So knowing the trick to the names isn't even, like, too big of a deal. As long as you just click the one with the exclamation mark. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've definitely died in that sort of situation where it's like, oh shit, something's about to go down, and I have to use the right art, and sometimes I just, like, misclick or can't get to it fast enough. The exclamation mark, pointing out which one is the one you need to use in that situation, is actually really, really helpful. Especially because with your regular arts, they're like color-coded, there's like different shapes and stuff. I gotta use this. And I'll wait for the Monado gauge to fill up again to demonstrate this, but... Oh, this music is redone as well! This like guitar improvisation is like totally new. They're just vibing. Yeah, you just get like a bunch of characters, so it's not immediately clear what's what unless you just think about like where they're positioned relative to each other. And you do build up a muscle memory for that, but it does make it like more immediately obvious. The more I think about it, the more I really, really appreciate that. I think it's a really good touch.
You're really getting into this, right? I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. This is the Monado's power.
It's a time for you to die. Yeah, I think I died a billion times on that as well.
Looks like the Monado works on more than just Mekon. I gotta say, that's...
God say!
Ryan, I just realized something.
I love that. You love that glottal stop.
The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's
Or would you call it a glottal halt?
a warning.
Glottal halt sounds funner to say, so I'm gonna go with that.
About what will happen. What will happen if I don't do anything? Or if I can't do anything? So I can use this power to change the future.
He said it.
And that's exactly what I intend to do.
You've got my vote. And if you really can do that, I think Fiora would have liked it too.
Yeah.
Right, let's get moving. We're nearly at the Bionis knee.
I don't know. I'm really warming up to Ryan's new appearance. Like, he's just got a nice smile, you know? Oh, fuck this system. I'm not learning that. There are some things that I learned from my original playthrough of 1 that's like, yeah, okay, I've changed. Oh, I walk up to this. Yeah, that's how webs work. They just turn into a fucking gas. And he starts sucking up the gas. Wow, and that's it. That's Tephra Cave. Wow. Not bad at all. And you know what this means. More cool cutscenes, more Gar playing. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Listen to this music. Man, the improved water really gives you a much better sense of scale. Remember when that sword used to just be a fucking flat texture? Man, it looks so good. I never realized that Sword Valley, that like the sword like goes right through and pops out the other side.
I never get used to it.
Yeah, the sense of scale that you're gonna get now in the HD version is gonna be great.
Yep. It's our enemy. Mekonis.
Arthur Fist! Arthur Fist! Shiny metal sphere! Wait, are we seeing this shit right now? Right now? Oh, now that's some shiny fucking metal. Oh, is this Zord? I mean, who? Ooh, he's got a nice glow up in this too. I wonder if his voice is going to be horrendously compressed this time around. Because I don't know, for some reason, I interpreted whatever like voice filter they were doing as perhaps like a technical limitation of some kind. I wonder if it's going to be as awful and deafening as it was before.
If we just came up the Bionis
Hopefully not too much, but watch out.
This must be its kneecap, right?
Yep. Which means Colony 6 is up ahead.
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great. I love a good climb.
I love a good climb. Favorite Rhine quotes. Kneecap Hill. Okay, let me take another look at the equipment that I have right now, because I had like literally none before. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Seems like primarily palette swaps. Nothing too himbo-y as of yet. Although I'm liking the vacuum sealed look on this one. But does it beat just dead-ass completely exposed midriff? And I don't know if it does. Look at that smile. How could you not love him? Redesign or not. Guys, wait a second. I can't believe that me, the homo of sexual that I am, I have never interpreted you can't have a rainbow without Rhine as like a gay rights thing. Happy June, everybody. Happy Easter, Xbox. You know, there were a lot of... I don't know why I decided to pick a fight with this dude. I don't know if you guys know this, but were you aware that not only has Usher done a Happy Easter Xbox video, there's a Merry Christmas Xbox video, there's a Happy New Year's Xbox video. I don't know why, but he like did one for several holidays. I want to see one where Usher goes, Happy Pride Xbox. I want the item, but I don't want the bunnies. Are you oil? Wait, what the fuck is this thing? There's something here. I don't know what this... Is this new? I'll just poke it and see what happens. Right, I don't think you should do that. That's why I'm gonna poke it instead. And then they just immediately get, like, evaporated and die. They get vaporized. What the fuck is this? There's, like, no map? I don't know why Ryan's, like, teetering around. Whoa. Whoa! A mysterious power pushes you back. You could have just put an invisible wall. They used Xenoblade 2 clouds for the background. Is this, like, new? What the fuck is this? Yeah. I don't know why each wall has its own message. I just like looking at the clouds. Because Xenoblade 2 has very good cloud shaders. Can I, like, leave? Well, I guess that's what that's for. What did I fucking tell you about the Nopon? The Archsage? With limitless powers of Archsage has presaged. Friends is coming. One of those is correct. Also questions friends ask, what is this place? Who you? Monolith Soft? It not so? Me beer, you beer. This place like Bionis, but not. Seem familiar, but not actually. Is place that connects to past futures. Future connected? Guys, I swear to God, if they try to like shoehorn shit in that connects Xenoblade 1 to Xenoblade 2, where there was no connection before, that's gonna really bother me. Like, I feel like the closer you associate the two games, you like drag down 1 when you make that association, instead of improving 2. Great Nopon who through endless training in many times and places become sagest of sages. That must mean friends want to become disciples. No backsies! So if friends complete challenges, oh, this is like extra challenges? Good thing Archsage transcend greed for material possessions, otherwise would not part with such priceless treasures. You know, I'm especially confused right now, because usually I never read, like, this B-level cutscene dialogue aloud, but I'm so baffled that, like, I'm kind of, like, learning what this means. What that means? Other important mission, simply pass through to return Wensley. I mean, assuming I can come back. What the fuck is in this coffin? Yeah. How long are these? I can do, like, one. I'll do one. The prophecy. But you don't have a Monado. Or do you? To become followers. I can't believe they added a new feature that lets Shulk join a fucking Nopon cult. You can now try your hand. Oh, this is time attack? Nopon stone, which you can exchange for items in the trade menu? I'll attempt one. Wait a second. Level 20, never mind. All I wanted to see was the trade items menu. I thought that maybe I would have to at least try one. I want to see what items you can get here. Bourgeois glasses? Holy moly. Oh, you use ZL and ZR. Gotcha. Exotic top. A dubious top that Shulk found. The go-to summer wear for real men. Guys, these item descriptions sound really good. I don't know. Why is this fucking mustache girl from A Hat in Time? I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Pyra's in the coffin. I'll definitely come back to those on my own time. This is an interesting little extra feature. Hey, real quick, can somebody like look up what those things look like so I can show them on stream and react to them? Because I feel like I'm gonna go goo goo gaga for them. This is a corner. It can go all the way to the coroner. I don't know. I can't delay Gower Plane any longer. How dare I, frankly. The load times are a bit weird in a modern game, but I get it, considering that that's just the way the Wii game was structured. I'm sure there's a lot of, like, impossible geometry reasons you would never be able to... I like that the Monado is just... It's just the Monado that exists sometimes. I'm just invisible! Finally, you can be the Monado! But man, I wonder what it would be like to just be able... This is hilarious! To be able to explore, like, fully freely. Like, if absolutely everything was just one giant open world body. I think that would be cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But I'm not complaining, that's for damn sure. Look at these cliffs. Oh! Was there this much, like, wildlife going on? It feels, like, very alive, and I've only been looking at it for, like, 5 seconds.
Oh, Shulk, look over there.
Oh, they redid it. They redid it. They went and did it, Luigi.
Got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on.
Oh. To be in the room when this sort of stuff is recorded. Holy shit. I'm trying to like avoid battle encounters right now because I want to keep listening to this for a little bit. What the fuck? Look at this scale! Oh, it is good to be back. This is phenomenal. Also, I love what the yellow line did just there. Holy shit. I don't know, I would say that I would, like, walk away from the plague just to, like, keep exploring and listening to the music, but I'm gonna get my ass kicked in battles. There's not much really to do yet besides battle, I don't think. I'm gonna go to that waterfall, fuck it. I'm just really happy with how these cliffs look. Like, these, like, mid-distance cliffs, not so good, but these ones, ooh! They made sure those look real nice. Fuck, I can't believe how much of an upgrade this is. I mean, I get this rock looks a little bit janky, but then you get close and it's like a little bit better. Oh, is it gonna go to the nighttime version now? No! Not yet! Oh yeah, and like the reflections and stuff. Yeah. Nice water in this game. Oh, well, there was like did some weird shit right there. That's right, now there's like a little stream that goes down. Don't you like go faster? I gotta swap out Gara playing for the Mario 64 music. It does very slowly push you downwards. Oh man. Oh man, these colors! I'm glad that this gets just as obscenely saturated as the original. I'll stick around until night. Until it pries this song from my cold dead hands. And then I'll go to the story event. Yeah, I don't know about the grass pop-in. I mean, so this is the same engine... Actually, wait a second. I think in Torna, all the grass is like billboard GUIs that constantly face you. That's not the case here in 1. It looks like this is 2's engine, not Torna's. That's odd. Look at the size of this unit. Also, now the R and RB combination works. They kept that control in. Okay, that's good to know. Don't want to get too close. God, look at this sky. Listen to this music. No! That was just about the loop point, though. And the nighttime version's gonna be all new, too, but... I think I get the point. That's so weird why they wouldn't... They were so proud during Torna when they, like, made the new grass. Why is this old grass? You know me, I'm a real stickler for nice grass in this game. Fellas, I regret to inform you, not nice grass. Wait a second, never mind, the nighttime version does slap! Look at the sky, too. Let me just make Shulk invisible. Yeah, what a view! This reminds me a little bit of, like, David Wise, almost. Man, that is breathtaking. What a sky. Oh, is this going to be HD Juju, or is this just the vehicle?
That's strange.
It's really more kind of a vehicle.
A buggy in this place. And it's pretty new.
And it's pretty new.
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition.
I would love for this conversation about how new the vehicle is to just keep going back and forth. But is it like new? Not that new, a little new. It's a Ford Fiesta Rhine! HD Ju. HD Ju.
There's a boy.
There's a boy.
Being attacked by monsters.
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mess around in Gower Plain for a little bit before wrapping up. I'll probably, like, try to hit the 3-hour mark. Listen, if I gave as much time as I did to Spirit of the North, then this game absolutely deserves it. But I think as a result, that does mean that Future Connected will probably have to wait until tomorrow. But I'll probably just, like, lead with that and maybe do, like, just that tomorrow. Because I'm really looking forward to it. And I want to give it, like, my full attention. I don't want to push ahead and force myself to do it just because I can, because I feel like I would be maybe, like, too tired. You know, I want to go in fresh. Look at the size of this unit. This is going to be interesting to see in HD. I want to get, like, a little bit closer to this thing, but not too close. I can already see that it has like, a very improved, very fluffy tail. Territorial rot part. I just want to see, like, the fluffy graphics. Okay, I've seen them. I've seen enough. Nothing's gonna bark at me and draw its attention. Oh, that's right, you can't pick up items or materials when you're being chased. Look at what you've gone and made me do. I've gotta be, like, constantly watching my back, though, to make sure, like, a level 80 doesn't come up on us. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about Territorial Robert for a little while, anytime soon. Let us proceed to the buggy zone. Yeah. Oh, I'm very familiar with being blindsided by these. My controller is like throbbing when I go into that vision. It's like a heartbeat. The acoustics. This is your favorite thing. Oh, this sounds nice, honestly. In the past, I've kind of viewed Gower Plains Night as like maybe a bit of a dud. This, not so much. Ooh, that note. Yeah, this is a really, really good arrangement of it. And the best part, too, is that if you don't like it, apparently you can switch to the old soundtrack. Which I don't even think they needed to do, but again, it's cool that it's there. It's cool to have options. So far, I've been really happy with it, though, so I don't think I would. But I can see how people would have, like, definitely different opinions on it. But luckily, I'm here for it. Alright, let's go help the boy. This thing's 77? I'm 87? Sour, please, acoustics. Just gonna scooch around that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Do I have to, like, go into the water? No, there we go. Just gotta get a little bit closer.
Shulk, over there!
Over there! Oh, Juju.
You alright, kid?
Oh my god. He looks like Milton now!
Go! Get out of here, leave these guys to us!
Okay.
Oh, this is strange.
Let's do this! Ready when you are!
His eyes are fucking enormous now, yeah. He looks like a like a sad cat meme. Or in other words, like Klonoa's scream. Oh, I see. The highlighted thing. For a while, I kept mistaking that as like, okay, you're like moving a cursor basically, but that just shows you like which state is active, which is actually really helpful because I know in the Wii U version you didn't really get feedback on whether or not your party heard you. But that shows you a bit more like what mode you're in, yeah. Yeah, I'm very pleased. There's like a lot of like nice quality of life changes. At first I was a little bit put off by it because I was just very familiar with how the original worked, but now that I've had more time to like come to grips with it, I do think it's better. It's just like, yeah, it's just like cleaner, it's more streamlined for sure.
Okay, it should work now.
Great! You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited, and then there were those monsters and... well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju.
Sorry to hear that. I'm calling you Milton anyways.
Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah. It's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post.
Oh, I just went there. I can literally fast travel. Perfect.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
Oh, I have Juju as a guest, of course. Hey, question. How do you fast travel? This is the first that this has occurred to me. Uh-oh, auto run. There's like 2 area maps? Bionis leg? Yeah, this is the one that you fill in. So this is like still a thing, but it's like different now. I don't know how I feel about that. If just clicking the stick shows you. I guess there is a limit to like the edges of the map, but I don't know. Feels like this goes a little too far. If anything, I would love to see it fill in real time when you pop this up. Leggies. You know what, these are 13s, I'll go for them. Lest I run into some 14s later on, you know? And by the looks of these bars, I'm like literally about to level up, so that's perfect. Hold up. I want to use this so I can get them like all in a big line. Yeah! That never gets old. God, I've got to say, I never thought much of that battle theme, but you hear so much more in the strings now that it's, like, performed live. And I gotta say, even, like, the lesser tracks are, like, really brought up a ton, you know? I am very curious to see, eventually I'm gonna find a track that they didn't change, you know? And I'm curious to see which ones didn't make the list. Yeah, as far as I know, I don't think there's any, like, big exciting moments. There is Charla, though, and she rules, so...
Where have you been?
Juju!
I mean, there's that, but I don't know if we'll get to that tonight, is what I mean, in terms of big story beats.
Don't tell me you were...
But it's just a pleasant world to be in, and it's cool to see the new stuff that got upgraded, so...
The camp yet. But I thought... Juju!
Sorry, Charla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Charla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been our home. It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with how Charla looks. Like, lest we remember... I don't know, I feel like... Eventually you reach a point where you spend some time away from Xenoblade 2 and you forget how bad it really got with shit like that. So I'm getting distracted by this music. Yeah, I think it could have been far worse. I think I'm... You know, it's the same as any other character got. I don't think they went in that direction, thankfully. But it really sucks that, like, that's something that you have to, like, live in fear of, you know?
Yes?
Oh. Juju just evaporates. Yes, I will listen to what you have to say. Yes, I will join your Nopon cult. Yes, I will be your disciple.
We had already fought off the Mekon a year ago. At the Battle of Sword Valley.
Did this track get remade?
It left us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 Defense Force didn't even notice the approaching Mekon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mekon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the children and elderly.
I'm not noticing a parallax on that. I think that was just like literally a scrolling image. 3 houses, anyone?
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo,
He would have been my husband by now, if not for all this. Cheer up, you two. We can't lose hope just yet. I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
you bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju, the people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard, the Mechon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Even if that's true. No, especially if it's true. We cannot expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mechon?
Oi, kid.
Rhine!
You ought to know how Charlotte feels. Watch your mouth and have some respect.
I'll go and make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him. Shulk?
Rhine, you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of.
I forgot that this was a thing.
I always saw him as a big brother, really. But he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
Oh no!
No! Juju!
Okay, wait a second. Maybe shit goes down sooner than I thought. I might get to what Shulk's having a vision of first. Weiss is like... Okay, that was a weird camera.
He's going to Colony 6 on his own.
Stupid kid.
We have to hurry. Something bad's gonna happen.
Fuck it, casual mode. Let's see if we can get there.
A deep valley. Everything's engulfed in flames. There's a black shadow. It kills Juju.
Is it the Mechon with the metal face?
Yeah.
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
I find it really interesting that the motion blur even applies to, like, these cutscenes, where the movements can be very rigid and sudden.
That's what I thought too. I still can't
Like, when the characters, like, snap from 0 to 60, you know, the motion blur really emphasizes that.
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
Juju. Okay. I can't say I believe you. But what have I got to lose?
I like the way you think.
Charlotte, you're...
What?
No, nothing.
Oh.
What are you doing? Let's go and find Juju.
When you talk like that, you sound just like Gado. That's how I know it's not worth arguing.
I'm very curious to see if this bothered me when I played the Wii version, but it's really bothering me now.
That thing killed Charlotte too. I saw it in the vision. But I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her. But I have to do it. I will change the future.
Oh goody, these. Okay, but this is Charlotte's thing? Great. I like having her on the team. This is gonna be good. And now I have a more direct path to the flag than ever before. I just always forget how far away between this and Tentacle Snappy Boys this truly is, but I guess we're about to find out. It's a shame that we're leaving here so soon though, because the camp does have a very nice theme. We'll just have to go from one banger to the next, I guess. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna click in the map. Oh, we're just trying to get to there? That's not so bad. But that's probably for a story beat. I remember the location. It's like, isn't it high up and there's like a circular arena? There's like maybe some cliffs that lead to like some bottomless holes, perhaps? Yeah, okay.
Charlotte, do you know which way Juju went?
Cross the bridge, maybe?
Get there from here. But he's in a buggy, so I think he'll take Ragwell Bridge.
Wow, okay, yeah, you got it. Great.
It's not far. It's a really old bridge built around the time...
You know what? I never fucked around on those, like,
Let's make that our next
mushroom-shaped Breath of the Wild platforms. I have no idea what's there.
Leave any monsters up to me and Shulk.
What? You think I can't pull my weight in battle? I've got field...
It's crazy now that this is, like, my third time playing this game, but...
I'm always getting roughed up.
Oh, I bet you are right. But I still have really scratched the surface in terms of how much optional stuff there is to just, like, go out and explore, you know? I love how he crashed it in a fucking straight line.
Who put this barrier in the way? Oh, now the front suspension's all twisted up. Looks like I'll have to walk it. They're all cowards. I'll show them all.
Stop saying I look like Juju. He's a coward. I'm not a coward. Okay, that's not too far away. Now I just get to appreciate this view a lot more. Wisps? I think I got the wrong game. Man, I'm just like mesmerized by this sky right now. The stars just have like an extra little bit of like glowiness to them that makes them really pop, and I'm really here for it. Let's see. Can I take you? I would like to take you. Wait a second, the big blue bars along the bottom aren't their XP, it's their health. The golden bars are XP. Did you just fucking walk off the cliff? No, but they are very jankily descending it. Fuck it, unique monster, let's do it. Because historically I've been so good at these. Wait, can't you like... No. There's a way to like attract their attention. You know, like that! Oh no, I don't have the art to counter red names yet. Is that gonna instantly kill me? I guess I'll lead with this. Let's give it a... We've got 3 party members though, so we'll see what happens. Fuck, the wolves are here too now? Okay, focus our efforts. Let's get these guys first. I'll try to get him in a line. Shit, Charlotte's really not doing so good right now. Yeah, for some reason, I guess because the big guy's focusing on Charlotte, and then everyone else is focused on the baby boy. And by baby boy, I mean the massive fucking animal. Just relatively baby. Jesus, okay, there we go. I I could inflict break and then do a warning, but yeah, there's no time. Will it? Wait, no, she's alive. She's kicking. If anything, I'm in danger. Let's do it. Chain attack. Let's try it. What have I got to lose? Flying monsters, one party member. I always gotta remember. Maybe I'll do heal, like a heal bullet on Rhine. Boy, as is, it doesn't do too much though, does it? Wow, now the chain attack gauge is already like 2 bars full. Not bad at all. Maybe it's a little bit bad. Oh, wait a second. Look, this is something that I can properly shield, though. Let's give it a try. There we fucking go, baby. Take a look at that. That's neat. Yeah, the exclamation marks. Speaking of lifesavers, that is one of them. I'm gonna go for another chain attack. Let's see. Let's see. Also, I feel like whatever the chain attack, like, noise is maybe, like, mixed a little oddly, I find. Like, it's a lot louder than everything else. Oh, shit, another option. Okay, I'm gonna return the favor. Healing for everybody. Yeah, Shulk's is much better than Charla's, ironically. I'm at the front, not much I can do. I'll do one of these. No, I gotta use one of these. Ugh. I mean, I guess I'm distracting them. I do have the most health, as is. Ah, come on. Oh, I meant to use shield. Shit, 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 shit. I'll try to, like, at least walk closer to them before I die. Thank you. At least I can use a side attack. I don't know. Oh, great. Now Charla's down. Oh, maybe it only looked like Shulk healed more because Ryan has, like, more health, so the gauge doesn't fill as much. Ugh, this is gonna be a rough one. Especially considering I can't stop that. But I could try to use a chain attack to interrupt it. But I just wasted all the space on healing everybody, so... And by healing, I mean the other thing. Great, and now there's more doggies involved. Man! I'm not gonna get obsessed with that, but I came really close. Guess that's what happens when they're, like, 5 levels above you. Oh shit, I wish they didn't send me so far back, though. That part I'm not so pleased about. Look at this unit. They got trees on them. What an existence. Take a look at those flippers! And there's rain, too. Look at this weather. Remember when in Xenoblade 1... Remember in this game that we're playing? Remember in the Wii version how when it rained, it used to just be, like, big sheets of textures? Now this looks like rain now. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll just kind of, like, drop down here and then go underneath, maybe. Oof! Alley-oop. No. I was gonna say maybe I could take this level 16 doggy. Because they're just not as physically big, so maybe I'm just a little less intimidated. But the turtle's right next to it, so I don't know. Ugly wolf. Hey! Don't say that. How do you know? They all look the fucking same. God, I know it's, like, not that effective, but it is very satisfying to just get them all in a line, just positioning them right. And people say Paper Mario Origami King is gonna be bad because of this new positioning system. I find it satisfying here, so I don't know, I mean, it can work with an RPG. Still no oil yet. Still no wolf oil. Whoa, was that lightning? I want to see lightning. I want to see something decay. Whoa. Hold on. I want to see it one more time. It, like, illuminates the silhouette of the Mechonis. Well, I heard it. Holy shit, that's so cool. And I thought the sense of scale was really good here before. Fuck, that's incredible! That's a gorgeous effect. Man, oh, well, there it goes. Well, that changed fast. I find that so fascinating, though, because that right there isn't even, like, graphically astounding, you know? It's just, like, something that's artistically really strong, really brilliant. Wow, so even when you're fighting a Mechon, it just shows you, hey, lead with break. That's a good way to do it. I like that a lot. Rusty Part S. How are we doing XP-wise? 14, about third of the way? Not, well, Charlotte is. Charlotte is halfway, we're like a quarter. Split the difference. Yeah, I'll fight what's on the way, because, I don't know. There is previously, like, a unique enemy that I was able to take down, just barely, but still could. And then this was an enemy that I was, a unique monster, that I was just barely able to not take down, so that's probably a sign that I should focus on leveling up a teensy bit more. Or, you know, learn the systems that I'm still refusing to learn. Whichever comes first. Holy, this is a big crowd of Mechon right now. I guess if I want to level up, this is it right now. The gang is all here. Yeah, I gotta focus. Let's focus our efforts. Boy, these red text attacks, huh? Like, who is it even warning me about? I can't tell. Oh, that's interesting. When you change the future, it was like a really satisfying, like, shattering haptic in the Joy-Con. That feels really good. Okay, we're turning this around. We got this. There we go. Nice. There's a few other chests. What the hell is this green? I don't think I've ever known that that was there. Because when you come through Gower Plain, you're always like facing like this direction, right? You know what? Hold up. Let's go to the bridge, mark it as a landmark, then see what's going on down there. That way I can warp back really quickly. A few more of these guys at first, though. Let's keep it up, because that already took us like from a quarter to halfway, so before long we'll be right at 15. Oh, but Charlotte's like still a little bit behind us. She's 13, not 14. That explains it. But then I can just like expert mode that shit. And what did they say? You can toggle it by clicking in the right stick? I mean, I'm not going to do it right now on account of being in the middle of a battle, but big if true. I just fucking wiped out 3 in one shot. Okay, maybe 2. Maybe 3? God, these strings are wonderful. One more boop, then we're good to go. Okay, Charlotte just hit 14. Isn't it? I think it's going pretty great. Also, I just got Air Slash. I didn't have that previously. That's good. Oh, maybe Air Slash is what was getting the exclamation mark. Not... It was pointing it out not because it was a break, but just because I was, like, at the side position. Still handy. Alright, let's see what's over here. I mean, I know, but do you? Yeah, clicking in R only resets the camera, so I don't think that toggles expert mode. Only experts play with the camera directly behind their backs.
Hey, Charlotte, look.
It's Juju's buggy.
Good motion blur. Right, that's where we gotta be. So if we can see the location now, maybe it's closer than you think.
What is that thing?
I don't know, we got to like all the Fiora stuff much sooner than I thought we would, so this could be the same.
What is it? It's Juju.
All I know is that I remember when I first played through, it took forever. But I don't remember how it went when I streamed this, when I streamed the Wii version, so I don't know.
It's taken Juju. When? I'm not sure, but I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead.
Oh, perfect.
And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
Why in the world would this have taken me forever? You know what? Probably because I died a million times to standard enemies on the way.
Let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
Casual mode ahoy! Let's do it. Well, it's far enough away to, like, not be, like, on the big map. But I guess, hold on, if you press X and then you go area maps... Okay, so it's like, it's barely off the corner. Very curious to see what enemies are going to be on the way, though. What could have possibly done this to me? Red Durian. That's a peach. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have made the grass poppin' a little bit better. Maybe, like, I wonder if Torna's system just, like, looks nicer or if it's more efficient. Because I have to imagine that making all the grass billboard GUIs is, like, better, right? Or, like, billboard textures. I don't know. As opposed to, like, duplicating the same thing and, like, making things to face multiple directions. Because I don't recall Torna having this bad of poppin', but I guess I would have to directly compare. I don't know, it just is odd, isn't it? Because I remember reading interviews at the time that they were, like, so proud of how much that they were able to improve 2's engine, and this seems to have just kind of gone backwards? I don't know.
At the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
But there's no sign of Juju. If my vision was right, he should be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
Why even float that possibility by me? Because now, as a player, I'm like, I don't know, what is over there? But I'll keep straight ahead this way. Maybe that's what fucked me up for so long. Who knows? Clearly not me. And you think I would be the one. Yeah, there's a lot of Mechon on the way. Let's see, let's do it. I just wish I remembered what the throw a rock button is, because I missed that. I think to disable, it's R and B, and then maybe to throw a rock, it's R and A. I'm sure that's something that I must have just skipped over at some point. Which is fascinating, because we're so early in the game, I'm surprised there's even that much text for me to have skipped over in the first place, but I guess so. I'll figure it out soon enough. As far as, like, the streamed Wii playthrough goes, when it comes to the mechanics that I didn't understand, like, I figured out how to throw rocks in the Wii version. If I can do it once, I can do it again, as opposed to whatever fucking crystal friendship systems that I didn't learn on my first go. Ah, yes, back to the jams. For like 5 seconds, but still. I cannot stop looking at these names and like M53. Like that sounds like a pair of Sony headphones someone would recommend. You know? Like that's how they're all named. I mean, I don't know, Zord makes some pretty bananas sounds. Maybe he is headphones. He's a pair of broken headphones. What if Mechon were AirPods? God, the yellow line is getting so confused right now. There it is. Yeah, these are like very rapidly going up like a level at a time up the trail, so this could be like a bit of a spike. Oh, I have to use one more art. Well, I need Shadow Edge first, don't I? Never mind. There you go, guys. See, Dunban was smart to use that constantly right. Oh, that might be why. That might have been what my problem was. They're fucking surrounding us. I don't have the red text thing yet. Yeah, I'll just do this to get the HP away. Then we can move on. Oh shit, Rhine! Give me a hand, my friend. Who next? Oh, we're still fighting you. Whoops. Cut that out. Leave her alone. Ooh, yikes! These are level 13s. This is the worst though, when you like use an art and then it like gets cancelled and you're just sitting on the ground like a baby. Okay, thank you, Sharla. Yeah, we're all doing 1 damage. That probably has something to do with it. Is it? Wait, they're all running away. Was it like because of like we died in a certain order? That is really interesting to me because that was a glitch from the first one and it's still in here. Or maybe not a glitch, but definitely a quirk, I think. Oh yeah, now they're going after these guys. Come on. Not gonna give me a hand? There we go. Yeah, fuck it. Let's lead with the chain attack. Why not? Yo. See, Chad, I'm learning. I'm using them more. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm a good boy. Yeah, that sound right there, that's like mixed a little bit weirdly, and that I don't think that was. That's new. But maybe I'm just misremembering because I never used chain attacks in the original. She doesn't have heal round yet, does she? She just has heal bullet for right now. I guess all the more reason to keep trying to level up right now. Phew! We literally were until they walked away. It is interesting to think about, though. Like, we've already got a good chunk of the abilities that Shulka's going to use for the rest of the game. That's another thing I feel like, you know, I could swear that they, like, dish it out over, like, a slower period of time, but they really, like, give you Shadow Eye and Air Slash much faster than you think they would. It's cool. Sorry, no enchant. Gotta leave with one of these. Feels too good to ignore. You guys can get by with breaks. Don't be silly. I don't know if I can, though. Maybe I can, a little bit. I'll just do a backslash in the front. That'll do the trick. Oh, I've been sitting on enchant this entire time. I just haven't used it. Whoops. Yeah, that explains a bit. I gotta get these guys involved too, because I don't want to cancel the battle. Gotta keep it going. Yeah, this is definitely why I remember it taking forever. Because even if it is, what am I trying to say here? Even if it was just like one particularly difficult battle, there are like a lot of waves of these guys on the road, and I would assume that you just have to like do every single wave every time you die. Which actually makes me realize how incredibly lucky I was to have not died right there when I was really on the ropes a moment ago. Now, what I do find interesting, what I am curious to find out, is reorganizing arts. Oh, because I just got more, I guess. Phew, there we go. Is whether or not, because right now you get an exclamation mark on, you know, backslash, air slash, blah, 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 whether or not you're positioned correctly, right? My question, does that sort of thing kick in with enchant? Like, if I already have it enabled, is the exclamation mark still going to show up? Or is the exclamation mark only going to show up when it's been disabled, right? Wait, I'm supposed to be going this way. That comes in much later. I was about to say, yeah, okay. That's better. There's the structure right there. There we go. We're through. Boy, we're just coming up on midnight now, huh? There's the flag. The objectives that you had to reach didn't show up ever physically like this in the Wii original, didn't it? I'm very curious how many tweaks there truly are in terms of that. Oh!
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, I'm glad I decided to play to this point. This is good.
Another new symbol's appeared on the Monado. Can I save her?
Of course you can.
God, I love these screams. Thank you for the encouragement. He who shall not be named.
Its tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order. Ryan, you got my back?
Of course. Leave it to me.
God, I forgot these vocals!
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
That's right. And the light swirling around us. That's the Monado and all. Shala, let's move.
Please play into the battle. Please play into the battle. Please play into the battle. Yes! Oh, never mind. The tease! Alright, it'll do, I guess. Alright, I got a Shadow Eye first. I guess we'll focus on a tentacle at a time? Why not? I don't know. I mean, it's definitely the same animations, but I am very pleasantly surprised to see how well those animations have aged. I don't know if the default ones during like the default cutscenes that aren't like bespoke animations, if those aged quite as well. But boy, when they go bespoke, I think it really does go toe to toe with the action in Xenoblade 2. I think these cutscenes are still really, really good. Yeah, so like this, for example, it's a little tricky to tell which is the front, but the exclamation marks kick in, and it is incredibly helpful. Do I have to use another enchant? Did it run out or something? Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing some more damage. Okay. So now, this is the side, because Charla's... Okay. Apparently we are, because we just put all our goddamn weapons away.
Get back here!
It's up there. Let's go after it.
Right.
Also, I find it really interesting that I didn't even need to... It just taught me, like, the new Monado ability that I had, that I've been begging for this whole time. Well, look at the way the circle, like, absorbs that. Interesting. But it hasn't even given me, like, a prompt for it yet. Like, I've been able to get through so far without ever having to trigger it. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Did that still count? I got knocked back. I can't see. No, it didn't trigger. Shit. Sorry, it's my heal blast. Yeah, okay, do your thing. Do your bit. There we go. Let's do a chain attack next. Hold that thought. Rapid tentacle. The worst kind of tentacle. No, I'll use a few chain auto attacks to cancel it first. Bye. Buster, speed. On who? Fuck me. I guess enchant then, and then heal me, and then chain attack. Great. Yeah, that sound is definitely like a little obnoxiously loud. Metal Blast? That inflicts break, that's good to know. Fuck it, why not? Break 2! Doesn't do anything, but I guess it's offensive. I'm the only one that seems to need healing at the moment anyway, so I'll live with it. Oh, I can think of a few things. Shulk. How about you leave me alone, please? Everyone else is doing phenomenally right now, except for me. Yeah, I'm the target again, too. Great. Perfect. I was just about to say I should start charging the gauge to avoid one of these. Alright, well, let's see it in action now. Let's use speed. On. Rhine. Now. I am having lots of fun. Whoa! Oh no, but I already used it so recently! I don't know. Ryan could have taken it, honestly. It's me I gotta watch out for because my health is so shit. Wait, it's already not going to do anything to him? Alright, if you say so, I guess I'll just use Buster. Die.
Juju! Are you alright? Shala. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're okay.
Hey, looks like we changed the future. What's up?
Well, it's just that can't have been the Mechon from my vision.
Yeah, weren't it supposed to be that one with the face? I guess we changed more than we expected. Shulk?
No. Something's not right.
I'll say.
Juju!
Is this remastered?
No, it's not him at all.
But this one's got a face and all.
I've been waiting for you, Monado boy.
Oh.
It spoke.
White metal face scarpered. I thought you'd have to be this big scary monster. But look, you're just a pathetic little kid. Come on, let's see what you got.
Oh no, it's just as bad as it's ever been. Why would they not fix this? Oh no. I think you have to use chain attacks on this guy to do any damage, right? This is the bit that's always got me. No, he resists even that. Well, I'll give him some sleep. I don't know. Are you having a laugh? Kinda worked. He's down, sort of, but it's because of the sleep, not the topple. But it worked. It's doing damage. Yeah, okay, Nelson. Oh, I thought that was like a vision, but like the vision thing failed to render because I couldn't move. I guess that was just the battle ending. I wonder if that's based on a timer, if you get a small enough sliver of health, or rather a big enough sliver.
Right. Better watch your back.
A big enough little sliver. I love the trail effect that the eyes have. That's from the original as well, but it looks very improved here for sure. It's like very crisp and clean.
Why can't I use the Monado? It's only the ones that have faces. But I can still see what it's going to do. Just like before.
Nice tricks you got there, Pipsqueak. Darting around the place. That's the Monado's power. Won't matter, you're still flesh and blood, and I reckon you're nearly done. Behind you!
Shulk! Leave these to me! Don't take him out!
Got it!
Now!
Right! It's just bouncing off him!
That was fun for a while! But now I'm bored!
Shala!
Time to finish you off!
Shulk! Look out!
Looks like my time here's up. It's your lucky day, little boy. But that luck won't last forever.
Huh?
I'll keep hold of this brat. If you want him back, you better come to Colony 6. But you'll have to be quick. I'm feeling hungry.
You're gonna pay!
I can't wait to grind you all into dust!
Shut up!
Is he making helicopter noises? It appears to be headed towards Corona Mountain. No, not again.
Juju.
Chapter 5, Jesus Christ. I've just did like 3 streams worth of progress in one. What the fuck? Casual mode really do be like that. Oh, HD Gato?
A year since the Battle of Sword Valley. How? How did the numbers grow so quickly?
Are their numbers too great even for you, Gado?
Otharon.
Everyone looks so good.
Medic Sharla, here are your new orders. You and Juju are to ready the evac ships. You will be in charge of the evacuation.
But...
You must realize the ships can only carry so many. We must stay behind and fight to protect those who remain in Colony 6.
I'll be fine. I'll be able to keep my mind on the battle, knowing you're safe.
Promise me.
Sharla.
Promise that you'll meet us outside the colony. Just make sure you get out of here alive.
Yeah. I promise. Don't worry.
Gado, a promise is a promise. And until I see you again, I will protect everyone.
No, let me protect everyone.
Shut up!
I keep them real safe inside my belly.
Shut up! Juju! Juju! Where are you?
Hey there. Are you all right?
The sleeping princess awakes. Had us worried there for a minute.
How long have I been out?
Huh?
How long have I been unconscious?
4 hours, I'd say.
I've got to get out of here.
Hold up.
Mind if we go with you?
You're gonna bust into their base, right? We want a piece of them too.
Really?
Truth be told, we were gonna leave without you. But the thing is, I get roughed up a lot, and we don't know anyone else who can use it.
Thank you both.
What blows my mind, again, especially when comparing to 2, is how little screen time Charlotte has had before, and already, in the few cutscenes that she's been in, already has miles more depth than any female character in Xenoblade 2. It's incredible, the difference.
I'm sorry. Lost myself for a minute.
You don't miss it until you realize it's gone like, fuck, Charlotte's such a good character. She has such a great arc in this game.
It's this way.
All these characters are so lovable and they have such good chemistry. Anyways, that said, I think this may be just about time. You know, I'll stick around at the camp, because, yeah, I get it. It's not so wowing the third time around. That's gonna fade back away, right? I'll hang out here, because this is still new music that I still haven't really gotten to hear very much of. And I'll probably wrap up the stream here. So with that, that was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for tonight. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm really looking forward to doing more of this on my own time, and not on stream. Sorry. Man, there's like a bit of a weird, like, haloing effect with the screen space reflections, but it's mostly good, I guess. Yeah, I'd say this is a good point to wrap up. And I guess if you want to see what happens next, you can start at part 4 of my Xenoblade playthrough for the Wii version. Or here's another thing you could do. For the love of God, get this game yourself and prove to Monolith Soft that games like this sell better than games like Xenoblade 2. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is a special game to me, you know, as I've said when it comes to 1 many times, and it's so good that I feel like the remake has really done it justice for sure. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it in a new light for sure, even from someone as me who's as familiar with it as I am. I love this idle animation for Rhine. It's so good. Yeah, I'll do art. There's art. I know. But first, if you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out on, both on and off stream. And I'm also taking commissions for art, animation, and graphic design, so if you're interested in those, if any of those interest you really, you can check it out in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live. There's a list of all the links, or in the YouTube description if you're watching below. Yeah, okay, let's see. Because as I mentioned before, in this Discord server, there is an art gallery where people can send in art every now and again. And so this is... this is by It's Porter. It's like spoilered, so I haven't looked at it yet. I'll read the comment here. Been working on this Klonoa piece since the first stream Griffin did, because I realized how amazing Klonoa is, and wanted to do something really nice for it. I'm happy with how it turned out. Gonna update with the Twitter link here after I post tomorrow. Stay tuned. Didn't Twitter like just introduce like a scheduling feature on desktop? I'm so grateful that that's a thing. Because TweetDeck has had it, but there's like a file upload limit for like images. It drives me crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna click the spoiler thing now. Whoa! Okay, I gotta show this. Yo! This is so nice. Look at this. This is better than what I made during Galaxy Gallery. There was the ruins of Huponia in the background. This is like the ending of the game. But he's just taking a nap, so he's fine. He's sticking around. Lunate, I still don't know. For a little while longer. I love the rolling hills. I love the colors. I love the lighting and the shadows. Let me Command F this one more time. This is really beautiful, It's. Thank you so much for making this. This is adorable. No, I'm just gonna make everybody move for a second, because apparently with these idle animations, nobody knows how to stand still. Anyways, that was the stream for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for the art, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody.